fight.
Nope, just give it your all, guys. Remember what I said, like, you know, you guys just remember how all your encounters, dailies, and stuff will work, and whether or not you get them. But yeah, just give it your all.
Yay!
Should be fun, interesting. Okay, but before we get into tonight's campaign, I would like to give another shout out to two particular groups or people's artists, Mythic Portal Games and Devon Knight. They provide all tokens and assets that we use for this campaign. They're great, tons of different varieties, different packs, things like that. They're all very affordable and really great. You can find Mythic Portal Games and Devon Knight both on Roll20 by searching both of those names. And you can also find Mythic Portal Games at facebook.com/Mythic Portal Games. And you can find Devon Knights also on immortalknights.com/token site. Again, they do awesome stuff, and I'm thankful that they have such awesome stuff on Roll20. Really helps bring everything to life. But for the campaign, last we saw the heroes of the Onyx Circle. You guys just returned from an interesting time in the forest to the west, where you saw an old friend and found a new crazy magical item. You guys, on your way back, had a run-in with some entity, possibly the Shadow Man, and you guys heard some things that, you know, kind of raised a few things into doubt. And to help alleviate some of any doubt in the group, you guys decided to basically have a little bit of a share circle with Sin casting a ritual to help discern if anyone was lying. You guys went through all of that, got to know each other a little bit better, and you guys made your way to Latest the next day. Upon arrival, you guys went to the tavern for the most part, relaxed a little bit, and started signing up for the fighting tournament that was going to be happening later that evening. You guys did various things until the evening's activities arrived, and there you guys met a few strange people. Some you had heard was from Throgramir, and a strange, strong, large-looking orcish woman. You guys basically gathered at your table. The tavern filled up, and you guys got to see the bracket, and that's where we ended last week's session. So.
All right, so we all see the bracket, correct?
Right now, the announcer just, you know, showed the bracket with after he threw the scroll. And you see that the red-scaled dragonborn and the red-headed bearded human, kind of standing up and getting ready. You also see the orcish woman getting ready. And then the announcer announces, before we begin, can we get all competitors to the stage?
All right. Cowardice. Nope.
And Sin and Demasari start walking up to the stage.
Coward does so as well.
And since Nat said one moment, I'm going to assume he walked to the stage as well. Or she. Sorry. And as you guys are walking up, he gestures you guys to get into a line.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just lining up in a line?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit and watch.
Okay. You're sitting there with Agumon, this, you know, the dragonling creature that's always on, and a very, very strange lizard. that you really haven't had too much interaction with besides it going fucking crazy.
Yep.
And after you guys all gather, as you guys were all gathering up on stage, Sin walked over to the announcer and whispered something.
Perception to hear what it was?
Of course.
Okay, 1 sec.
Nat, you trip while going up on stage. You just look stupid.
Ah!
Conrad, with how loud the bar is right now, you're only able to get a couple words, but you hear devil, wild, giant, and the cold.
Okay,
And
sure.
Sin lines up with the rest of you guys. And then the announcer kind of steps up and he addresses the crowd. First, I would like to introduce all of our amazing competitors this evening. First up, we have Conrad, a hero of Latesse, the Devil Man. Second, we have Sin, the small but powerful Cold Fister. Then we have Demosaries, the Giant Man. And then we have Nat, the Wildfire Ashbird. And next, we have Patron, a member of the Golden Claw from Throgramir. And next to him...
Alright, stop. 1 second.
Okay.
Patron? The Dragonborn dude?
Yep.
Okay. Dragonborn. Golden Claw?
Yes, a member of the Golden Claw from Throgramir.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And next, we have Grell Bronzefist, the son of the current Bronzefist and its lieutenant in arms. I'll give you a second to write that down.
The son of what?
The son of the current Bronzefist.
Mm-hmm. And that's the humanish looking dude?
Yeah. The
Gotcha.
human man that kind of looks like he has strong dwarven features.
Gotcha.
Or a dwarf that's just human height.
Yep.
One of the two. And next, we have Cletus the Mad Cow. And finally, we have Grell from the Anura Oasis. It should be a lovely competition tonight, and we will be betting as soon as the first round is commencing. And he gestures you guys to leave the stage.
Okay, Conrad does so.
That's so.
Up.
You guys notice that Demosaries keeps staring at the orcish lady.
Is he not moving?
He is.
Alright.
He didn't start moving until after she had passed by and left.
I gotcha. And then Carl will say, "Hey, Demosaries, what you doing?"
Huh? Oh, what? Huh? What are you talking about?
You've been staring at the orc lady.
Oh, I mean, no, I haven't.
Do I have to do an insight check?
You really don't.
Yes, you have, Demosaries.
I don't know what you're talking about. And he sits down.
I mean, alright,
The announcer goes over to you, Corn, and tells you to play while they get ready for the first round.
Okay.
So give me a musical performance.
Knock him dead, Corin! Nat yells.
oh, you did one. That's the first one.
So
Then
yeah, it's pretty fucking jaunty, and you know, like really going with the tavern like kind of feel right now, and it's getting a lot of people kind of dancing and moseying around and having fun.
Corin,
Kids kind
Corin.
of dancing. It's going pretty well. What kind of music are you playing? Yeah. Okay.
I think you get what I'm going for.
Yeah, sure. You know, it's pretty crazy. And those who are at the table, you notice that the lizard, the new lizard of the group, is very closely watching Corin. But you guys have a few moments before the fight begins. You guys want to say any last words?
Yeah, kind of will say to Nat. I guess we're the first fight.
We don't know that, Nat says.
Out of character, do we know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck. Just that generically out. Just
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm gonna say this now before we start. I'm not gonna hold back.
Nat smiles at that.
All right.
Kick butt, guys. And I hope whoever I'm betting on wins.
And the announcer steps up. If we could have the first two fighters, that will be Conrad and Nat.
Conrad starts heading over.
Well, Natalin, because you signed up as Natalin.
Thank you.
And Demasary slaps you on your ass as you're going up, Nat.
Ah!
He says, "Get him."
Does Corin notice that?
Probably not.
No.
You're probably facing the crowd.
Okay.
It's funny. I know Conrad went first, so he wouldn't have noticed it. But I would have loved to do an inside see if that was like a flirty slap in the ass or like
Well,
camaraderie. Like
I think it was more like a good luck thing, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Nat wants to be mad, but she's busy right now.
all right.
And
Ow.
after you guys get up there, the announcer says, "We will be taking bets now." And they start going around taking bets. And eventually, it gets to your guys' table.
How hard did he smack her butt?
Not enough for damage.
Okay.
Just more like like getting you fired up.
40 on Conrad.
Okay, just give me a second, sorry. There we go. Could have sworn I had one of these set up. DM. Bets. Okay, guess it wasn't. How much and what, Cletus?
40 gold on Conrad.
40 gold on Conrad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyone else want to go?
No, I'm not betting.
Okay. Yeah, Ray, you see a guy walking around and you see Cletus reach out with some gold saying 40 on Conrad. And the guy looks towards you, holding out a hand and just, kind of staring at you.
I'm okay. I'm good.
He
And just try and
quickly
move him on.
moves to the next guy.
Cool. I'm gonna poke Cletus. I'm like, what was that about?
Oh, we're betting on who's gonna win the fight.
Huh.
Yeah. I've seen both fight, so it'll certainly be an interesting fight, but I think Conrad might pull this one.
Corin, they walk by you. Are you going to bet?
Nope.
Okay. Continue to play and shake your head no. Okay. And they finish. And once they gather all the bets, the announcer walks forward and looks towards you, Corin, to bring it down for a moment.
Does so.
And the announcer says, "Okay, we will be starting with our first match of the evening. Nat versus Conrad." And he raises his hand. "And begin!" And he, you know, cuts through the air with his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he quickly backs away from the stage. So I need you both to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh, wait. Didn't work for me. 1 sec.
should activate the thing before the fight, but
There we go.
all right.
What thing?
Mm,
The thing or the thing?
thing.
I mean, you had a second as he was going to announce it, so I'd say you would activate it, but I would have to know what you're activating.
Dynamic weapon.
Okay, Conrad, as you see Nat standing there, she pulls out her dagger for a second.
And I pointed at him.
And she points it at you. And then how do you do it?
Yeah, I'm pretty much pointing it at him, and then, you know, it does the thing, and it changes into the.
Okay. You watch as she's pointing the dagger at you, and she's kind of shaking her fist a little bit, and then with a flash, you see the dagger start to transform, and it starts wrapping around her fists, and there's a light, magical energy that spreads to her other hand, and now you see what was once her dagger is now transformed into these large, hard, near iron tallets that are wrapped around her hands. And you do the other thing,
Yes.
and then she ignites them both.
Can I do something then, if that's the case?
Yeah, you would have been able to see this as he was walking up and announcing that.
Okay, yeah. So if I see that happening, like right then, Conrad's gonna activate his thing.
Okay. Conrad, you see that, and then there's that moment of like, oh shit, she's really not gonna hold back. This
He
might
said it
hurt.
first.
And you feel that nugget inside, and you just start breathing heavy, and you just focus on that burning, and you just let it get hotter and hotter and hotter. And Nat, you watch as Conrad slowly begins to transform into his devilish state. Drool coming down his mouth as he's... You can do it.
Ah! Ah! My best attempt.
And you see his claws are now extended. And the announcer is kind of like eyeballing you guys, and the crowd goes wild as he says, "Fight." Conrad, you go first.
Alright, so Conrad's gonna run up to Nadlin. Hunter's... Wait, so did that count as my minor action before, or like
No,
is it...
that was as he's walking up to say go.
Mhm.
You guys activated those.
So I have a minor action still.
Yes.
Okay, so Hunter score on that. And... Let's see. Where is it? Unarmed strike.
And for the rest of the fights, if you want to activate something beforehand, say so.
Mhm.
Before he gets to the fight part. I will let you know when he was walking up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's see. Now, because of let's see, because of this, it's +2 to damage, so
Yep.
it's 2.
So it's 2 damage plus roll your quarry damage.
Yeah. Now I got a question. I see a hunter's mark thing on me. Is that what that is?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so I can just roll that instead.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so you take 7 damage now.
All right.
All right.
Anything else, Conrad?
I believe that's everything. So.
Okay, Nat, your go.
I'm gonna punch him with ice. So, in other words, Dragon Frost with blade channeling. Rolling it.
Let me double check that.
Kick her ass, Conrad!
That hits.
Okay, so you watch as the fire goes out and it changes to a crusty. Sorry, forgot to do this. Conrad rushes forward and punches her, and Nat, you're surprised on how much it actually hurts. He's definitely a little bit more stronger in his devilish form. And then you just take that pain and you return, the hands shifting from fire to ice as you clock him straight in the sternum. Conrad, you fly back 5 feet, but you brace yourself, tail whipping behind you. Conrad, your go.
Okay. Hang on, let me take off that damage first.
Oh, sure. Nat, were you doing anything else? Sorry, I jumped the gun.
Not this turn, no.
Okay, Conrad, your go.
Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do next. Yeah. Okay. I am going to run at her again. And do another unarmed strike.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll Hunter's Support. Just automatically do that.
Okay.
Okay. I don't believe that hits. Does it, Nat?
Nope.
Okay. You miss.
Okay.
She dodges right out of the way.
You gotta hit her, Conrad!
Actually, no, she catches your fist. Sorry, I forgot you used strength.
Okay. Let me see. Nah. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use an action point and try to strike again.
What was that?
I'm gonna use an action point and try to strike again.
Okay.
Hits.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hunter's Support again.
Yep. Oh wait, no, that's once per round. Sorry.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I wouldn't have rolled it if I didn't hit, because I get to choose when to activate it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage.
Yep, and I'm gonna do one more thing.
10 damage.
I am gonna activate Black Wrath of Hell.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
And what? That's untyped damage, correct?
Yeah, it's untyped.
Okay, Nat. He swings at you. You catch his first fist. He growls and he raises his other fist, and you see it ignite in a black flame as it punches you right across the face.
And so now she gets a minus to her attack rolls. Let's see. So it doesn't say. Oh yeah, save ends.
Yeah.
So let me see how much my charisma modifier is.
It's 2, I believe.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so
yes, in total, that is that is 14 damage for that round.
That's everything. So end my turn.
Okay. Nat, your turn.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, Ice Punch again.
Okay.
That definitely hits.
Okay. And you're pushed back 5 feet as she just returns fire and knocks you again. And the hit just makes you reel back.
Then I go towards him.
Okay.
Rush him again. I go towards him and spend an action point to do Tearing Claws, but like more in a punchy fashion.
Really can't. Tearing Claws is a spin attack.
Okay, I'll do Fire Punch.
Okay.
Oh, that definitely doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Okay. She tries to punch you again, but you dodge right out of the way. Is that in your turn?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a save.
Yep.
Okay, you still have the penalty.
Alright.
Conrad, your go.
My turn?
Yep. And you are using your regen, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, I haven't been doing that actually.
New ability, so just 2 turns.
Yeah, so 2 turns, so that's +4, I believe, right? Yep, regen 2. Okay.
Okay, and you punch, and Nat just catches it.
Alright, that ends my turn. And so do I get a regen for this turn as well, or was that all of them?
I believe that's all of them.
Okay. End turn.
This is the first turn you were at max HP, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hit him with another ice punch.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay. She wails on you again with another ice fist, knocking you back 5 feet.
Damn, Nat, that's ice cold.
It's kind of lost within the screams of the bar right now because this fight is pretty fucking insane. So,
Yeah.
But you do yell it. Does that end your turn, Nat?
I'll activate chaotic defense.
Okay. Which one's that?
+2 to all defenses.
Okay. You see a magical shimmer go across her. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Conrad, you are up.
And then he's rushing again and attack her. Sorry if I can't do a fencing scream, by the way.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nope.
Okay, she catches it again.
Alright. End turn.
Okay, Nat, your go.
Alright, does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. You are also knocked back 5 feet.
Okay.
Is that it in your turn, Nat?
Yep. I gotta roll for save.
Yep.
Nope.
Still out of the effect. Conrad, your go. Don't forget your regen.
Yeah, I just added it. Okay. Conrad's panting a lot now.
Yeah, you're pretty hurt.
Yeah. Not much else to do, but so. Then he's gonna run at her again.
Okay.
Misses.
Okay. End turn.
Nat, you're up.
That hits.
I try to avoid with all my punches. I try to avoid the face. At least I try to.
Okay. That's gonna put you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's an 18.
18. I'm pretty sure that. Well, hang on, wait. She still has a save, right? It still beats it no matter what. Yeah.
Okay, you're knocked back 5 feet and you take the damage. Conrad is teetering, like he's looking a little hazy. Conrad, your go.
Okay, hang on. Regen again. Alright. Conrad's like really panting.
Not in like a serious
The crowd
battle
goes
stance.
silent.
And he charges one last time.
Okay.
That actually hits.
Okay. So, Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is 8 damage. Okay. Nat, your go.
Alright. Gonna attempt to try and finish him off.
So, she's still doing it with the disadvantage, right?
You're still not missing or aiming for his face, right? Oh yeah, well you said that, so yeah.
Yeah, so
is that
-2, but also the negative because she didn't save yet.
Yes, she did not.
So yeah, that misses.
Okay.
What?
I said okay.
Oh. Okay. You go to punch him and he takes it. You're kind of shocked, but in his enlarged form, and you're like, oh shit, okay, he's a little tougher. Is that in your turn?
Yep.
Save. And you didn't save on your last turn, so go ahead and roll one more time. Okay. Conrad, your go.
Alright. Yeah, regen again. Alright, he's gonna swing again. So that would be 17.
That's a miss.
Okay, it misses. End turn.
Net, your go.
I'll go for the face this time.
Oh no, shit.
Okay.
Not the face.
But I missed anyway. So.
Oh, it misses.
Alright,
Okay.
and roll safe.
Oh, she beats
You
it.
save.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's her turn.
Okay. And strike. 22, I believe.
How do you get a +2?
It's part of the ability. Yeah, you get a +2 to damage rolls. Oh no, that's just a damage.
No, it's
Never
just
mind.
damage rolls.
Yeah,
That misses.
that's not until. Okay. Yeah, that +2 to attack rolls is not until blood hunting goes on. All right. So that misses.
Blood hunt?
Yeah, that's like yeah.
She's bloodied now.
Oh, then it's okay. So it's +2 increase to blood hunt.
To attack rolls?
Yep.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. So I got a +3 then actually. That's to attack, not to damage. It's only +2 for damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll Hunter's Quarry.
Yep. Yeah. So 10, I believe.
Hold on 1 second. Yes it is.
Okay, 10 total?
Yep. Okay, is that in your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay, Nat, your go. You guys are both swaying, kind of panting. You guys are both fucked up. You know, you're gonna be a little sore in the morning.
Nah, just another ice punch.
Okay.
Oh, that definitely hits. Coward's down.
Okay. You punch him right in the gut, and the punch lifts him off the ground, and he flies back 5 feet, and just lands right on the ground. And the crowd goes crazy.
Nat goes to check up on him.
As you walk up, you see two people run up to the stage. One of them leans down and pours Conrad a potion.
Okay, so that's healing surge value, right?
No, it's just 10.
Okay, so he's at 8 then.
Conrad springs to life. You see as he fell, like his transformation ended. So you're back to looking at just regular old Conrad. And the announcer walks up to the stage and says, "And we have our winner, Madeline Wildfire Ashbourne. We will be preparing for the next fight shortly, and we shall have our attendants come around for your winnings." And the two attendees look at you, Conrad, like, "You're good?"
Coward's kind of like, you know, I was like clutching, I guess his gut, because like she didn't aim for his face. Yeah, it's like you're like, ah.
Your face was definitely hit earlier in the fight.
Okay.
You pretty much fucked up all over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he's like kind of, you know, it's like, you know, like when you have that like that dude, like, he gets a thumbs up, smiles, and there's like a missing a tooth or two.
You okay, Conrad? Madeline asks.
Great fight. Ooh. Oh.
Do you need a drink?
Yes, please.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
She helps get him up.
Yeah, he does. He's like a little wobbly, like, fucking.
And the announcer goes over to you, Corn, and tells you to play again.
Also.
You can keep your same roll.
Okay.
And the attendees come around and start dishing out winnings. Please make sure you mark off your losses.
I did.
I saw the Discord message.
Note to self: don't make the redhead mad.
So wait, are we going to the bar out of character, or are we just going back to the state?
Yeah, I think it's a while till our fight, so yeah.
To bar?
Yep.
I mean,
Alright.
there's drinks at your table.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bravos, give me. He's just like.
Now, take your time.
And Sin is actually going to buy another 10 bottles with his winnings he just got.
Yeah, fucker.
There. Watch the steps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are both. Nat, you're fucked up too.
Yeah, you're not just fine.
Yeah, you're not just fine. Like, you got bruises. You think you may have cracked one of your ribs. Like, you're pretty fucked up too.
She's faking being okay.
That fire punch has probably swollen up your face a little bit. Definitely.
Always the face. Oh, ow.
I know.
Excuse us, Corin.
I feel the same. Good music, Corn.
We're almost there, Conrad. Other way, Conrad. Other way.
Conrad's like, which way am I going?
The room is spinning just a little.
Don't lose your way, Conrad. I didn't get any healing.
Oh no, you
Don't
did not.
lose your way. Suddenly, Sin is naked. His nipples are shining.
Yeah, now it tries to bring him to this empty chair over here. That's where he was originally sitting.
You do so.
Oh, where?
I was gonna say,
That chair over here.
I
Yeah.
imagine I can guess, but I'd imagine I saw Conrad just stumbling all over the place.
Oh, I know. That's why I was moving him all around weirdly. He's like all confused, like,
That's good. She's just gonna go up to him and do healing word. Just
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
let me find her. Yeah,
Alright, 5.
I think that's it. There you go.
Thank you.
So why'd you
Wow,
smack
I
my
think
butt, Damasarius?
Oh, to get you in the spirit.
Good fight, guys. I didn't know you could do that with your hands, Nat.
You watch as her talons slowly stop becoming talons and transform back into a dagger as she sheaths it.
So wait, she was like walking around with these giant ass talons, like.
Talons, not talons.
Okay.
You want that with flaming talons? Then okay.
Yeah, think they're like leather wraps usually with like bone or wood or metal to like give a very strong punching edge.
Mm-hmm.
Hers were mostly composed of metal that just wrapped around her hands.
So like knuckles, like brass knuckles.
Kind of, but that went around her entire hand, wrist, and a little bit of her forearm.
I would have preferred leather myself. Brass knuckles sounds like I'm trying to cheat or something.
Okay.
And it's like, this helps. And she points at the dagger. It's why I don't. It's why I didn't have money. she looks ashamed, but not really.
Well,
Nat,
Hey, it worked.
Nat, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Okay. Nat, I suppose you're gonna sit down and take a rest.
I have no chair.
David Series will get up and move, let you rest.
Yeah, that gives Kara a few pats, saying good job, good fight, and then she just sits down, like, ugh.
Yeah, Ruia Nat is also really fucked up as well. It's like she's bleeding quite a few places. She's not looking too great. Ruia?
Hmm?
Oh,
I was-
I said Nat isn't looking too great either.
I was gonna say, can I use healing word just more than once on this one?
Hey, Corin.
I believe so, yeah.
I see that.
Cool.
I see that message, Corin, in Discord.
Yeah.
I sent more than
You're
enough
just
money
going-
to my family. I'm watching you.
Up
Yeah,
to
you can
just.
use it twice per encounter. So,
Yeah, I didn't know what counted.
Yeah, no, you can use it. Okay, Nat, you get 2 HP back.
Yeah, I feel 2 HP better.
You begin your little bit of a rest. And you know, you just kind of sit and relax. I'll let you know when to, you know, when you've reached the limit to spend a healing surge.
Okay.
Okay. You know, everyone's kind of relaxing. Corn's playing. Like, the place in here is super lively. You see the red scaled dragonborn starting to stretch. Get ready. The gold dragonborn that you had seen earlier, he's kind of talking to him. And they keep looking over at your guys' group. Like most of the people in that circle.
So, like, hang on, let me just make sure I got the right. These guys over here, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Some of them are talking to each other while staring at you guys.
Okay. Oh.
Nat looks at Sin and says, like, so, you get any winnings?
Oh, I did, but then I spent it on booze.
That's fair.
I guess it evens out. God,
Yeah, he's
just like
currently
clutching his drink.
drinking out of his wine. He's like, you see him, like, he's definitely seems to be preparing in his own way. He has no
Rose
fucking
just
idea
gonna be-
what to expect.
I didn't get any winnings. Sorry, Nat.
You only have yourself to blame, Cletus. She looks away.
By the way, Sin.
We're just gonna go back.
He's
Good.
holding up a hand as he's drinking from his bottle.
Okay. Connor waits.
And he sets the bottle down.
Did you get any money from pawning off all that stuff?
Oh, what stuff?
Out of character, Damon. Remember, Sin said you pawn off the loot from the quest?
And he also gave that money to you guys.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Retcon that. Sorry. My bad.
Okay. No, you asked him that, and he's just confused.
Sorry, I got a couple hits to the head, but I'm really confused.
Hey, I tried to avoid it. That's it. And she holds it. She doesn't look at you because she's still staring at the ring, but she holds up her fingers like, no, I tried to avoid the face.
And I appreciate that, but and then he's like holding a bottle for it. It's like kind of like trying to keep it cold.
And after a few moments, the announcer goes up to the stage. And if we could have our next 2 competitors come to the stage, we will be getting our next fight. As Sin immediately sets down his bottle, and as soon as he does, the announcer goes, "Can we have Sin and Patron enter the stage?" And he's like, stares at you guys. He's like, "Well, I'll see you guys later." And he starts walking.
Go get him, Sin. That's it.
Good luck, man.
And Damasaris.
Good luck, little buddy.
What did Demasar say?
He said, "Go get him," and slapped him on his ass.
By the way, just to let you know, Conrad's resting.
Okay. And the announcer says, "We will be taking bets here momentarily. Then we shall begin the next fight." And he steps back as the attendants go around. So, Cletus,
Yes.
the attendee gets to you.
40 on Snake Paylor. Patron. 40 on Patron.
Okay. And Demissaries gets it. Corn, no.
40 on Sin.
40 on Sin. Okay.
Because Corin doesn't bet against friends.
Nat.
I'll do 20 on Sin.
Okay. Conrad.
58 on Sin.
Okay. The attendee tells you to keep it to 50 gold maximum.
50 then.
Okay. The bets are placed, and the attendees walk back over, and the announcer says, "All right, we shall be getting the next match momentarily." And then you guys hear from the top end of the bar a very loud shout. Wait! And out from the kitchen, you see Lady Cat coming down as the crowd starts to part. And the announcer immediately goes, "Oh, it looks like we have a Champions Challenge." And both of them, both the Red Scale Dragonborn and Sin, both kind of go a little white as she makes her way up to the stage. And the announcer looks towards Lady Cat and goes, "And which of these two will you be challenging today?" And she just points over at Sin. Sin goes, you see him just kind of shake a little bit, and Patron bows towards Lady Cat and walks off the stage. "Well, I am sorry for all you gamblers this evening, but we shall be returning your bets for this fight. We will
thank
be doing
goodness.
the Champions Challenge."
Conrad visibly said, "Oh, thank goodness."
Why did it have to be Sin of all people? That's...
Pretty sure she just wants to beat him up for using magic in the fight.
And you guys hear over your earrings as soon as she's walking towards the stage, a familiar gnome voice say, "Guys, if I don't make it out of this, could you guys go up into the room, and there's a couple books in there. The third book from the top, could you guys just throw that in the fireplace, please?"
I will burn it myself.
Sure.
I'll burn it myself, just for you, Sin. And that's what Nat says over the hearing.
Yes, Court, Sin, just go delete my hard drive, you guys. And you guys immediately notice Lady Cat is not wearing her normal tavern outfit. She has these bangles, these large ring bangles on her arms that are just transcribed with runes. She's wearing like a simple sleeveless robe with like a low middle cut. All of it looks very regal, very nice, and very expensive.
Conrad can say on the earring, "Sin, you were an interesting person, but I will miss you."
This is not the time, not the time, not the time. And the announcer begins to walk over towards the fight. And he looks towards both of them. "Are you guys ready?" And they both nod. And then Sin immediately conjures his Bigsby icy hand. This time, as you guys see, he reaches up and towards the air, and you see just a frost forming in his hand. A single, for some of you, familiar gem-shaped kind of glow from his hand. As you see the ice crystal form around his hand, and the Bigsby's grasp is on his hand. And he extends his hand, and it floats off of it. He basically produces the Bigsby's hand from his hand.
Interesting.
Ooh, Nat says.
And he puts it right about there. And the announcer goes, "And begin!" And as soon as he does that, Lady Cat, with a flash, spirals forward and delivers a punch to Bigsby's icy hand, completely obliterating it. And then with another flash of a step, she's right in front of Sin and begins to unload a mad flurry of fists. I would say how many, but none of you can count how many fists are being thrown his way. And he starts to lift off the air as just one after another. Like, her fists are blindingly fast. They don't seem to have a lot of impact, but the speed and the fury that they are, yeah, she is kind of making JoJo noises, or more aptly, Kenshiro noises, you know. And he's being lifted up in the air, and there's a brief pause where he is about a good 2 feet up in the air, and she stops punching and pulls back and punches him one more time, and he flies all the way across the bar, slams into the wall, and lands right next to you, Ruya. And the crowd erupts.
I'm gonna make sure he's alright. No. Is he still alive?
Yeah, can we do a heal check?
Go ahead and give me a heal check, Ruya.
I shall. Yeah. And there we go.
Okay, you walk up to him, and at first he's completely still. There's no breathing or anything. And you're like, holy shit, he's dead. And then you like lean in, and you can't feel his breath. You try to listen for his heart, and there's nothing. And then boom, 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 and he gasps for air. But he's still passed out.
Okay, he's alive.
Yeah, can I use the healing word again?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna pop that twice as a heads up. If I can pop it twice.
Yes.
Oh, you challenged the wrong person, Sin.
Well, she didn't challenge him.
Yes, he did.
Or he did.
Yes, he
didn't challenge
did.
her. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
God damn, I'm forgetting everything.
Just I'm gonna write down everything.
Yeah, who did he beat and then he challenged?
Me.
Cletus. He beat Cletus and then pointed at Lady Cat saying, like, you're next.
Okay, I totally forgot that.
But the crowd erupts and the announcer steps up. And we have a winner, Lady Cat Mara. She has won the Champions Challenge. That means Patron will be advancing to the next round. And we must all thank Lady Cat for a wonderful performance as she raises her fists in the air and begins to walk through the crowd, everyone patting her on the back. And she just continues to go through towards the kitchen.
Woof. Well, that was.
We will have a brief recess and we will begin the next fight as soon as we are ready. Nat, go ahead. You can spend a healing surge. Conrad, you can spend a healing surge.
Yay.
I guess you could say pride comes before the false fall.
And Sin just kind of sits up like, he's basically pulling a Loki off the Avengers movie. Like, he's unconscious, but he can't right now. And you guys watch, Agumon is rolling on the table laughing his ass off.
Coward hands him a bottle.
He's not responding whatsoever.
Okay, he just places it right by him.
You know,
Just for later.
You know, like in anime shows, when someone gets knocked out and their eyes, like, you don't see the pupil anymore? Like, that's kind of the look he has right now. He just has this, like, he's conscious, he's just not here right now.
Yeah, he just places it right by his head. It's like, for later.
Cletus folds the glass up and slides it over to Agumon.
I was gonna say, I thought.
Agumon looks at it and starts drinking. What were you saying, Ruya?
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say I thought my healing word was 2d6 rather than 1d6. I just got confused. Just wanted to check.
Yes it is. Sorry about that.
That's cool. I'll just pop him again.
Nat got a bottle.
Connor's been choking this whole time.
Nat, are you drinking, or?
Okay, yeah, so if we do the first two, that's 6, and then 3 is 9 in total. Just make sure he's alive.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Okay, and roll one more d6.
One more.
Now you get that much. Roll one more. Okay, Conrad, you get that back.
Thank goodness.
I wondered why my life balls were really low. Like, no.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
You said Nat, so does Kyra get the healing, or?
You got the 1.
Okay.
You got the 6.
Fair enough.
That's from your earlier healing. It was supposed to be 2d6, not 1d6.
Alright.
That was makeup.
I'm just kind of
Okay.
pats in on the shoulder, just like, it's okay.
No response. He looks
I don't
like
expect one.
Yeah, he is currently in the stun condition for the next 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
Yeah. There's no save on it. Okay, a little while goes by, you know, and the announcer gets up to the stage, and he says, "Could I have our next 2 competitors please come to the stage? Grell and Demissaries."
Demissaries, yeah.
In a mocking tone, Nat smacks him on the butt, says, "Go get him!"
He turns around and gives you guys
Good
finger
luck.
crossbows.
Kyle gives him a one-handed one because he's still holding a bottle in his other hand.
Yeah.
Nat does the same.
Yeah. Rory is still drinking.
Okay. And next we shall be getting your bets for this fight, and we shall be commencing shortly after. And again, the attendees come around.
Mm-hmm.
Cletus.
40 on Demissaries.
Okay. Sin is going to
Be stunned.
be stunned. Demissaries. Nope. Corn.
50 on Demissaries.
Nat.
50 on Demissaries.
I would say 25 on Demissaries.
Oh.
Conrad.
28 on Demissaries.
28.
Yeah.
It's a weird number.
Well, it's because I always try to get rid of the odd numbers in my inventory. Sorry.
Great. Just make it more difficult for me. You said
Okay.
25 on Demissaries? Ruria?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Conrad, 8 is an even number.
Okay.
Okay.
And the announcer, after the attendees finish, walks up to the stage and looks over towards Demissaries and Grell, and he looks at them both. "Are you ready?" And they both nod. And the announcer raises his hand. He says, "And begin!" And he brings his fist down. And immediately, Demissaries lets out a very large roar and begins to charge at Grell. And he just punches him with his massive fist. And then basically what happens from this point on is Grell punches Demissaries, and it basically doesn't seem to react whatsoever with Demissaries at all. And then Demissaries punches him again, and it's over and over, back and forth, with Grell punching Demissaries and literally doing nothing. And Demissaries just continues to pound on him, roaring with each punch over and over, and eventually Grell falls to the ground, and Demissaries hits him again and again, and the announcer kind of has to run up towards the stage and kind of get in between Demissaries and Grell's way, as you watch as Grell is just laying on the ground motionless, and Demissaries, both of his large massive fists are just covered in blood, dripping down as he's standing panting over Grell. And he finally snaps to, and he kind of backs away, and the announcer kind of like, you know, like waits for Demissaries to back up a little bit, and he says, "And we have a winner, Demissaries!"
Woo!
Rush over towards Grell and immediately administer a potion. He gets up and they guide him off stage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kyle was gonna wait till the dude was okay, and then he's gonna start cheering.
And Demosaries begins to make his way back over to the group.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, you did great, man.
Congrats. Then
Man, did I get lucky.
What do you mean?
I think he was holding back. I think I rushed him a little too quickly.
Weird.
Like, how do you mean holding back? Like, you kind of got the drop on him, or what?
I don't know. I don't know. I just figured he'd be stronger.
Better to overestimate than underestimate a fighter.
True.
Okay. And the attendees come around and give you guys your winnings. Vetus, you get 80 gold, so you won 40.
Woo.
Basically, everyone doubles their money.
Okay.
Simple.
Very simple.
I'm in the black.
Okay. Good job, Demosaries, Nat says.
Meh, your guys' fight was way cooler.
Thanks.
Aw, thanks.
Kyra chugs some more wine.
You guys got me really amped up for my fight.
And spend a healing search.
Yay.
Thank goodness. Alright, Karen's looking marginally better. Like, he's not as fucked up, but he's looking okay.
Nat isn't fully healed, but she's getting there. A little bit more.
Okay, you guys have a few to rest and stuff like that. And then, without any further ado, the announcer comes up to the stage.
Actually, wait, before you do that, do you mind if I just say something? We're all kind of like
Sure.
at the table? Yeah. Kara's like, I hope my face isn't too fucked up. I got a thing tomorrow.
Looks great, buddy.
That's why I was trying to avoid the face, Nat said.
As you're staring at the side of his face, as there's just a welt on the side of his face.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I might be absent tomorrow, guys. Just let you know. I got to do something with Pain.
You told
You
us.
already told us.
That's
Yeah,
why I tried to
told
avoid
us
the
already.
face. Tried.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure you guys remember.
Pretty sure Payne's the type of one who would actually find this attractive.
Thank you, Corin.
Mary's just gonna look confused and nods because she has no idea.
And the announcer comes up towards the stage. And if we could have our final first round competitors, Cletus and Raquel. And the large orcish woman immediately goes towards the stage.
You got this, Cletus.
Get him, Cletus.
And the attendees come around and they begin to take all your guys' bets. Sin. He bets 50 on Raquel. Demosaries is gonna put 30 on Cletus. Corin.
50 on Raquel.
Nat.
30 on Raquel.
Conrad.
30 on Rick.
How'd you don't bet against friends, Corin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat's getting
I don't
revenge.
bet against friends. Boo!
And
No.
Maria, will you be betting?
No.
Okay. The attendees finish gathering up all the bets, and Cletus, you're sitting there staring at this large orcish woman, and the announcer begins to walk up. Are you going to be doing anything before he waves it?
Nope.
Okay. He walks up, and as he's walking up, you see her start slapping her like sternum. Very large pounding hits. And she kind of like snarls and growls. And the announcer walks up. Are you ready? He's looking at both of you guys.
Yes.
And she nods in approval. And begin! I need you to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that is 19, so she goes first. This is a player fight. Okay, she is going to run right at you. And she is going to use an unarmed strike. That is a 22 to hit, AC.
22. That does not hit.
Okay. She runs up and goes to punch you, and you just kind of like, it hits your scale mail, and you just kind of take the shot. Your go.
Alright. I'm going to use Slash and Pummel.
Remember, just use pummel.
Just use Pummel.
Wait.
Alright.
Yeah. Shit. I forgot about the slash first. The slash fails.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll. You go to punch. You go to use your one-handed distractor, and as soon as you do that, she kind of grabs it and uses your momentum, and you fall down.
Alright. Stand back up.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Okay. It's her turn. She's going to attack you again. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So you take... you take 22 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do Unbreakable on that.
Unbreakable does what again?
Reduces the damage by 5 plus my Constitution modifier, which is total of 10.
Okay, so you take 12. She lays in you with her gigantic orcish fist.
Okay.
And you see her eyes are white, and she is frothing at the mouth.
Alright, my turn. She done with her turn?
Yep.
Alright, my turn. Melee basic attack.
Okay, that hits. You punch her right in the gut, and that's melee basic attack.
Yeah, that's why I rolled.
Don't you have an unarmed strike?
Oh. Sorry, I didn't. Forgot they were different. Do you want me to roll
Yes.
unarmed strike? Yeah.
'Cause that one was your hammer, the other one is your spike
Yes.
gauntlets. Yes, that hits, and you lay in her with her, the spike gauntlets. You see the blood pouring out from the wound.
Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, not behind her. I'll get over here. And end my turn.
Okay. She's going to punch you again. 32.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 15 damage to you.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Unarmed strike.
That misses.
Okay.
Kind of blocks it as you You go to punch her.
And my turn.
Okay. She's going to. She's gonna try to punch you again. Ooh. That's a miss.
Cool. That all she doing on our turns?
Yeah.
Okay. My turn. Unarmed strike.
That just hits.
Awesome.
And you stab at her again with your spike gauntlets. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. She's going to punch you again. That's another miss. You just
Okay.
keep blocking it with your forearms.
All right. My turn. I'm going to back up 2 squares. She doing an opportunity attack?
Yep. Just 1 second, sorry. Okay, yeah, she's going to make an opportunity attack against you. That's gonna hit.
All right.
That is another 15 damage.
Okay. I get to make an unarmed strike against her because I'm bloodied.
No, you do not.
No, I don't.
You're leaving her space.
Okay. No. Didn't think that would work, but okay. I'm gonna do bull charge.
Okay. Both miss.
Okay. Minor action, unstoppable.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use an action point to do an unarmed strike. That misses.
Yes, that misses. You keep trying to swing at her, and ever since this fight began, even the punches that you feel like hurt her, she seems to be very stout, and she seems to be resisting a lot of what you're trying to do.
Okay. Her turn.
Yeah, there's not a lot of give to what you're doing to her. Okay. On her turn, she is going to punch you again. That hits. Ooh, almost dropped that face. That is a 19 damage.
All right.
And she is going to spend an action point to punch you again, which hits. And that is 16 damage, and she's going to use a minor action to do another punch because she used her action point. That is another hit for another 16 damage.
Yeah. I'm down.
Did you roll another unarmed strike as you're going down?
Yep.
Oh, you already did?
Yep.
Okay. That hits. You guys just watch as she just pummels into Cletus and he just falls down. And as he's falling, he punches her one last time, and she just roars at him as he's falling to the ground. You guys have probably not seen this ferocity since you've seen Emissaries in action.
Mm-hmm.
And the announcer comes running up, and we have a winner! As she's panting, growling, like just drool coming down the bottom of her mouth. And the attendees come up and give you a potion, Cletus, so you're back at 10 HP.
Ooh.
as Raquel begins to walk off towards her spot, still kind of panting.
Hey,
Everyone at the table, give me a perception check.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damus Aries is noticeably drooling.
Damn, Sarah, what's going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
You're drooling right now.
He wipes away the drool on the side of his mouth. He's like, no, I'm not. He's clearly staring at Kelly.
Conrad's gonna kind of like lean in and like, no, he's actually
What's that?
hobble up. He's gonna hobble up a little bit to him, right?
Okay.
And he's just kind of lean in and say, "You got the hots for the orc lady?"
I mean, don't you? Look how strong she is.
You should talk to her.
No, I mean, no.
I mean, come on, dude. You're a giant.
I get to fight her next. Come on.
What?
Yeah, use your fist for words instead. That's what Nat says.
Like kind of nodding, like, yeah. And he looks over at Euclides. He's like, that looked like it hurt.
Goes back to his seat.
It did. Hurt her a little bit, so she's a little worn down for you.
Really, she looks perfectly fine to me.
So Cletus in.
Really fine. As he's drooling a little bit more.
Buddy. Whatever. Just don't hold back.
Reminds me of the women of my herd. It's been a while since I've seen a strong woman like that. This more drool starts to run down the other side of his face.
What about Chimera, damn it? Damus Aries?
Yeah, she's he just continues to stare.
Okay, yeah.
Whilst this happening, I'm gonna do healing word on Cletus as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And again. There you go.
Okay.
So, you enjoying the fights, Ruya?
Definitely interesting.
I noticed you're not betting. Why not?
I haven't betted before, so
Like,
this is my first.
Like, you don't know the concept behind it, or you just never done it?
No, you give people money and then sometimes you get money back.
It's literally you're saying which one you think is going to win. And depending if they win, yeah, you get money back. If not, then you don't.
Huh. This is new.
Yeah, it's something you can give a shot. And, like, Kyra's actually going to do, like, what would it be? Insight or intelligent?
For what?
So I'm just trying to see, like, if this is just something she genuinely has never heard of, or, like, something she just probably has never encountered.
Insight.
Okay.
She seems to be honest.
Yeah. So, like, have you never encountered this in your travels before?
I stayed at the house, and that's it.
So you really haven't been to a town, really?
No, not really. Just stayed in the house. I mean, I've explored the graveyard. I dealt with the undead, but yeah, that was about it.
I'm gonna do an insight check one more time just to double check that.
Okay. And at this moment, the announcer steps up and he says, "We will be having a brief intermission. We will continue the second round shortly." And she seems to be pretty honest.
Well, try to enjoy the life around here. And
Yeah. I was gonna say she's just gonna like bring out her white hair forward a bit, just enough to see. And it's like, yeah, I can't exactly socialize in towns, if you get what I mean.
if you can just, I guess ask if you ever need any help. Just, yeah. Kyra goes back to drinking.
Yeah, so does she.
Nat turns to Deus Aries and says, "Yeah, I hope your fists tell her a lot." Someone could probably write a book about this. She's like thinking about it.
And Sin comes to full consciousness a little bit after the break starts, and he kind of just sits there still in the same little spot, and he goes, "Why am I drunk now?" And you guys look over as Agumon is laying on the table with a bottle in his mouth, just like basically like one of those water drink dispenser thingies. Like just a bubble keeps popping up.
Oh, so that's how it works.
And how's Mars doing?
He's just watching Corn contently. Every once in a while, just kind of looks to see what the fuck's going on with you guys.
How you doing, son?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's fine. I left you a bottle there if you need one.
Yeah, apparently I don't need it.
Okay. Can I have it? There was the counter test.
Cletus grabs a bottle and chugs it.
Okay.
Can I spend
It's good.
At this point, all you drinkers, I need endurance checks.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Conrad, you're slipping into drunky. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Conrad, you're getting pretty fucking buzzed.
Can I spend another healing surge?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Me too?
Yes.
Yay.
And you, Cletus.
Power's back to full.
And let's go ahead and take the break right now before we begin the second round. So everyone will be back in 10 minutes.
Will we sort out the betting later?
Huh?
The bets?
Oh, sorry. The person goes around and gives you guys your winnings. Thank you.
Yeah. What was
Yay,
it?
doubled money.
Corn gets 50 winnings. Nat gets 30 winnings. Conrad gets 30 winnings.
So we broke even?
No. Jesus Christ. I was telling you how much you gained after.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, my bad.
I've made 100 gold today.
Double your bet.
Okay. Break time.
Frigging barbarians.
I am praying to the OBS gods that they caught all this awesome footage. That we may rewatch it in the future.
Round, as well. Yeah, definitely.
Good fun on you, man. I wasn't expecting any of that.
Me either.
Or kick my ass.
I imagine it's like Conrad goes to hug Cletus there, and then the dude comes by and give him gold. He's like, holds his hand out like while he's kind of holding Cletus.
There, Cletus. Thank you. Gets his gold.
Exactly, yes.
Cletus learned not to underestimate his opponents.
So what do you guys think of that Conrad in that fight?
It turned out more interesting than I thought.
Guess we were both hiding something.
There you go.
Stuff.
Waiting that week just to reveal that my enchanted weapon was totally worth it.
More than a week.
Oh yeah, definitely more than a week.
You've had that since the fucking shit. Tharthars.
Yeah.
Really? You had it that long?
Yeah, that was practicing.
Oh yeah, shit. Huh.
I was hoping I'd win at least one fight. Oh well.
A Nat Sin fight would have been fun. Too bad he got challenged.
Nah, I'm glad he got challenged.
Thank God they gave us our return our money back. Otherwise, it would have been an automatic loss.
It would have been a win for me.
True.
One to one on bets tonight.
I made 20 It's all good.
I am 2. I am 2-0. I haven't lost a bet yet. Yes.
I can't really count the sin loss because I didn't lose anything. It literally got handed back to me, so 1 win.
And Sin is betting perfectly so far.
Same.
Sim was the only one who knew about my new dagger because he helped.
Yeah. I was hoping Conrad's devil form would give him an advantage.
I mean,
It did, yeah.
It's yeah. I mean, you guys don't. I mean, the fight was really fucking close. Like the regen was really keeping him. Like so, as he was like, if he landed more hits, ugh.
Yeah, I should have asked about the bloody thing because, like, for a while I thought Nat wasn't bloody. I was like, damn, she's got a lot of health.
The first round where she was bloodied, that's why I told you.
Okay.
No, I was waiting for it.
How close was Nat to going down?
Probably like 2 beer and a wine. Ding!
No, I mean, she was a couple hits away. It was your Hunter's Quarry that was just keeping your damage up, plus the bonus from your form.
Yep.
Plus the bonus from Blood Hunt. Well, that was attack.
Yeah. And hey, Connor got control of it, so there we go.
Yay.
Is everyone back?
No, I'm outside.
Okay, we'll give it just a moment or two longer.
Okay,
So,
I mean,
can't
like...
remember. Well, I mean, just in case, because you're going to have to bet and stuff like that, and, I really want you to see the fight.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, this is the second round.
I mean, just to let you know, I got, like, probably 4 minutes left.
Okay, well, I mean, I said a 10-minute break, and I don't think it's been 10 minutes.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
I really
not.
know.
I think I'm gonna...
Just... Ugh.
Sting some salt and vinegar chips into my mouth, down my gullet. Mmm. So good.
I'm just glad that me and Nat both had a moment to activate our things right before the fight. Probably made it a lot more intense, like, "Whoa, go!"
I allowed it.
That was perfect. At least I'm more surprised you didn't do your temporary HP thing, though. Was it Unbreakable beforehand?
Unstoppable is the one that gives temporary HP.
Unstoppable, that's what it is.
I mean, either way, he still used it, so that was still the X amount of health that she had to get through.
True.
It's gonna be a good fight for Demissaries.
Mm.
Yeah, she's full barbarian.
Yeah, I wasn't making a dent.
Nope, Stone Bear's Rage. She, to the rage end, you gain resistance to all damage equal to your con mod.
Jesus.
barbarians, and she's a berserker. That's why she was doing so much goddamn damage.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, you did about like 10 damage to her. A little bit more.
Nice. So she'll be able to completely recover by the time it's her fight.
Probably. I mean, Damon Sayers didn't sustain much damage either. Grell literally only hit him once when I rolled it.
I was about to say, yeah, because
He
you
was
said
rolling-
like it did
he was
nothing.
rolling shit. And the one attack that it did land, he literally rolled minimum damage.
I'm just kind of scared that it's gonna be another Trevor moment where, yeah, this was my test to becoming the new head of my family, but I got punched by a guy.
To become the new Hokage.
God damn.
Stop trying to throw Naruto in my campaign. None of you are ninja class. I don't have to deal with that.
I'm back.
Okay. And you guys take a little bit to drink, be merry. The crowd is continuing to drink, be merry. It's a lively atmosphere in here. Corn, go ahead and give me a musical performance for the second round of the competition.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking great. And after a good 5 or 10 minutes of wait, you guys, who needs to, can spend a healing surge. And the announcer begins to walk up towards the stage. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we will be beginning our second round. Can I have our first two fighters of our second round bout? Nat and Patron, please enter the stage. We will be taking bets shortly after."
Good luck, Nat. Kick his ass.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. Goes up.
Okay. The attendees go around to place bets. Cletus, how much would you like to bet?
40 on pattern.
Okay. Corin.
50 on that.
Okay. Conrad.
26 on that.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You know you could just spend that change and just bet normally, but no.
Why don't you just put like a free copper in there to make it really
Yeah.
interesting?
I could, yeah.
Ruia.
25 on there.
Okay. The attendees finish going around, taking all bets, and the announcer steps back up to the stage, and he looks towards both you, Nat, and Patron, and asks, "Are you ready?"
Is dynamic weapon ready or?
Yeah.
Okay, I do activate
Your
it.
encounter powers are back.
Okay, activate it.
I have plenty of short rest. Okay, you guys watch as she unsheaths her dagger and begins to get it ready and transforms into large metallic talons. And he raises his hand and he says, "Begin." Go ahead and give me initiative. Ooh, it sat there for a second. You're going first.
Nah, going first. The ultimate plot twist.
I mean, he rolled a fucking 2.
Okay. Alright, I go at him. And I do a fire punch. Rolling it.
Okay.
That definitely won't hit.
I'm gonna zoom in and make this a little bit figure. Okay. Yes, that misses. He dodges out of the way of your punch.
Okay.
Is that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is his go, and he is going to try to punch you. That's gonna be a hit. That is gonna be 9 damage as he punches you with his steely gauntlet.
Okay.
And that's gonna end his turn.
I punch him back.
Okay. That just misses. Barely, narrowly dodges out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna lay in on you. That is a hit. For 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay. A year ago.
Ice punch.
Okay, that hits. You wail right in his gut, and he knocks back 5 feet as he growls at you like.
I grow back at him.
Growl groan. It was a growl groan.
Okay. Er.
I wanted that to go. Rawr.
Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. This is good. Oh, he's gonna rush forward, and he's gonna punch you. That's gonna be a miss.
Alright.
Your go.
Ice punch.
That hits. Knock back.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. He's gonna punch you. Or run up and punch you.
I was about to say.
And then he's gonna punch you. That's a hit. For 7 damage.
Okay.
And your turn.
I punch him. With ice.
Okay, that hits. And he's knocked back.
And it's my turn.
Okay. He is going to. You watch as he just growls at you, and he opens up his mouth, and you see a bright light forming in the back of his throat, a bright orangish red light, and he just breathes a dragon breath.
Wait, what? Okay.
So, okay. That's going to be. That hits. And, ooh. You guys watch as he exhales this breath, and the fire completely engulfs Nat. And there's a moment where you're like, oh, and the whole crowd goes, you know, like they inhale in that moment of just craziness. And then after a second, the flames disperse, and Nat is standing there unscathed. Yeah, he didn't do enough damage to break through your defenses.
Go Nat! Conrad says.
So, he's a little stunned at this, and he's kind of looks a little freaked out and scared as this little elf girl is not phased by his breath. So he's going to end his turn. He takes like a half step back and ends his turn.
I mean, if he's gonna play it like that, I cast Lightning Breath at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
He takes half damage.
Okay, you just kind of smile at him, and you open up your mouth and inhale, and the sparks start to form at the back of your throat, and you see that his eyes go white. And he's, you know, you suspect that because he's a dragonborn, he knows what's coming. So he kind of like ducks out of the way, but it singes the side of him.
Okay.
Okay. Is that end of your turn?
I said, how'd you like that? And I got my little lightning aura just for that one turn.
Okay, go ahead and set up your lightning aura.
Yep.
Okay. Is that end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. He's a little hesitant, but he's gonna rush forward and punch you, seeing this coiling of electricity wrapping around your body. That's a miss.
Okay.
As he punches at you, you just kind of catch it, and he's looking a little worried at this when he punches you, and you just catch his massive draconic fist with your small little elf hand.
I sustain the aura with a minor, and then I punch him with some ice.
Okay, that is a miss.
Okay.
Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Patron is gonna try to punch you again. What's your ADC? It's 25, does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. Remember, you're bloodied.
Yep. Still hits. If it's a 25.
Just checking. That's 6 damage.
Okay. And he takes 5.
Okay. And isn't he pushed back?
Yep.
Okay. As he punches you, the lightning wraps around and like zaps him, and he gets knocked back. And he's kind of reeling from it, kind of looking at his fist that he punched you with. And it looks back to Nat, and you just see his eyes go wide, like, oh shit. Sudden realization that punching you is going to hurt him. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I get closer to him. I see punch. That's another miss.
Got miss. He dodges out of the way. That end.
Yep,
Turn?
and sustain minor.
Okay. Okay, he's going to punch you again. At least attempt to. That's a miss.
Okay.
Here you go.
Punch him. Another miss.
Okay. You guys are just, you go to punch him and he just you hit him in the gut, but he kind of flexes at it and it really doesn't do much.
It's pretty much like DBZ fighting at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
And sustain minors and all that stuff.
Okay. And he's going to try to punch you. Yeah, he's just gonna punch you.
Okay.
Which hits. So that's gonna be, god damn it. 6 damage to you, and he takes 5 damage and is knocked back. He's almost like trips down the stage, and the crowd goes silent as he's punching you, but is being forced out of the ring. And that's gonna end his turn.
I rush him and then try and punch him with ice again. Ah, still a miss.
Okay, yep, miss.
I'll actually back up a bit so he can.
You know that's gonna give you an opportunity to
Actually, I'll do subtle step.
Okay. You watch as she like leaps back, like, and moves so quickly, like he doesn't even get a moment to react. And you know you can move your speed, right?
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay. Is that end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I sustain it. I'm pretty much just like nudging him to like get back in.
Okay. He does it. A single movement ain't gonna be enough to get him to you. Yeah, he's just gonna run at you. It's gonna end his turn.
Okay.
Nat, your go.
Icy punch and sustain minor.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty fucked up.
Natalie, Connor starts chanting.
Yeah, you guys are both panting, wheezing, like he's kind of snarling at you. There's a little bit of blood and little spots of cold, bruising, just all over both of you. Well, there's no cold spots on you. It's cold spots on him. Okay. And he's knocked back 5 feet. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Patron is going in for a punch. Which misses. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hit him with some ice again, but that's a miss. And sustain minor.
Okay. On his go, he's going to try to punch you. Miss.
I'll try a fire punch this time.
Okay. That hits. And he is looking really fucked up. Is that end your turn?
Sustain minor and end my turn.
Okay. He is going to punch you, which hits. Dealing 8 damage.
Okay.
And that's going to end his turn.
Don't forget the -5 and etc.
Oh yeah. I forgot to knock him back. I dealt the damage. I just forgot to knock him back.
Okay. I go to him. Now I'll hit him with another fire punch.
Okay, that lands. Okay.
Sustain minor and end my turn.
Okay. He's going to try to punch you. Okay, that hits. And that is 10 damage.
I'm out.
Huh. Oh. Okay, you guys watch as Nat goes to punch him, and they're just going back and forth. You know, they're moving all the way across the ring, and eventually he tries to hit her with the dragon breath, and it doesn't do anything. And then she unloads with her lightning breath, and they go back and forth, and finally, when they're both staggering and tired, he goes to punch her, which knocks out Nat. She begins to fall back, but the lightning from her aura knocks him back and sends him flying back 5 feet, and both of them land on the ground.
That's like, ugh.
That's
Unexpected.
unexpected. Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
The announcer comes up. We have a strange occurrence. We seem to have a draw. We will get the judge's approval on this match, but we will let you know soon. And he says, just give us a moment, as he's kind of like he doesn't seem to know what to do in this situation. As the attendees come up and give you guys both a potion.
Oh.
Great job, Nat.
And the announcer's standing next to you guys, and he seems to be looking over at the bar area, where Lady Cat and a couple people are standing over there just talking to each other. Well, I think about the game rules here for a second.
Nat says to the guy, "Great fight." She rubs her face.
He
Rubs
doesn't
her
even
face.
look at you. He's just kind of like looking down, just like kind of snarling, with his big draconic head.
Are you okay?
He's just staying silent and just kind of staring at the ground.
Can I do like an insight or something?
Don't really need to. He's pissed.
You better not come back for revenge.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll it. Okay, that's their decision. Their decision. It's their decision. They continue to discuss it, and you watch as one of the people, one of the attendees goes over to Lady Cat, and the other two people are talking. And after a moment, they come back and they walk up to the announcer and whisper something in his ear. And we have a verdict of this this first match of our second round. Our winner by decision is Nat Wildfire Ashburn. And the crowd.
Yay!
Wait, what?
You won, Nat.
You watch as the Dragonborn goes to, like, he scoffs, turns, and walks over. And he walks over, as you guys watch, the very large Dragonborn, the gold one, walk up and kind of, wrong person, and step in the way of the red-scaled Dragonborn as he's trying to approach the table. And he's just standing there, and he just kind of like snarls at him and punches him, and he falls to the ground.
Oh shit! Conrad says.
Knocked out.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that, oh.
And Nat, you look over as the gold scaled Dragonborn looks over at you, and that moment of like kind of anger and rage as he punched the other Dragonborn subsides as he looks at you and just nods in your direction, closes his eyes and nods at you.
Conrad just kind of walks over, like, to the stage. Just like, right, he's not going on the stage itself, like, to step on the stage. Come on, Nat, it's probably time to go.
Nat nods back at the golden dragonborn, and then, yeah, just goes with Conrad.
Great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, you see, again, everyone over at the table in this group, all the people from Throggermere are all just looking at you guys talking.
Alright, you need help getting back?
Yes, please.
Conrad helps
You
her
look
down.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually going to put her by Ruya's seat. Like, so he's going to walk her over and put her by Ruya. Hey, Ruya, you think you can heal her?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. You did good. You did good.
He's just over here.
Then, yeah, I'll do a twice. A twice.
Okay,
There
so
you
12
go.
HP back. As the attendees go walking around giving you guys your winning, Cletus, you lost. Corn, you won 50. Conrad, you won 26. And Ruya, you won 25. So,
Yay.
Ruya, you gave them money and they back.
She's just looking happy.
I would have let the other guy win. Nat said that she rubbed the back of her head.
Nat, you shouldn't let him win. You fought fair. You even, like, made sure you didn't get ring out, so you're good.
Okay.
I mean, you fought fair, and you gave him as much chance as you needed, so you're good.
Yeah, she's just gonna smile. Maria's just gonna smile, and Nat is like, definitely noted not to make like you mad. But she's smiling at that like it's laughing.
And that's back to relaxing.
Okay.
Corin hearing that from his seat. But it's very fun to make her mad.
Okay. There is about a 5 or 10 minute break in here, so Nat, go ahead and spend a healing surge.
Okay.
And any of you guys want to discuss anything for this before the second match of the second round?
So, actually, no, never mind. Nothing.
Going once, going twice. Sold.
Nat's just
Nadine in the back.
Nat's just thinking about the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, Maria's just drinking.
Same with Conrad.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another endurance check. Since you guys are going at it pretty okay.
Yeah.
Riri, you're starting to get a little tipsy. Not a little. You're getting pretty tipsy. Conrad, you're getting pretty close to drunk.
Like falling down drunk or just drunk?
No, just drunk.
Gotcha.
Cletus, are you continuing to drink?
No, I just had the one bottle.
Okay, give me another endurance check.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're pretty good buzzed. Like borderline drunk.
I wasn't expecting to use the breath on me. That got me by surprise.
Well, you showed him your breath.
Huh?
Maria's just gonna happily pat.
Question for Damon. How drunk is Mars right now?
He's not really drinking too much.
Oh. Okay.
Nadlin.
Probably for the best.
Conrad said you certainly showed him your breath, and he kind of winks.
She kind of blushed at that, like.
And Damus Harris looks over at you. Oh, I really hope we get a fight in the next one. If I beat her. He
Yeah.
just kind of looks down like,
Good luck, buddy.
You can do this, Damus Harris. If not, maybe talk to her.
If you
I'll be
can,
rooting for ya.
if you can't beat her, Davis, I probably can't beat her. But just try your best anyway.
Just try your best. Yeah, that's the more important part.
Yeah, Maria's just gonna keep patting. Nah, just patting.
And that smiles at her, like,
Pat, pat, pat.
kicking the legs a little bit, a little bit.
And after a while, the announcer goes up to the stage. Okay, if we could have our competitors for the second fight of the second round, Raquel and Damasaries, could you please come to the stage? As they start making their way towards the stage.
Go get him,
Get him,
Damasaris.
buddy.
Conrad's a slap on the butt. You got this.
He's staring off at her. And we will be taking bets right now. And the attendees start going around. Okay, Cletus.
45 on Raquel.
Okay. Corin.
50 on Demissaries.
Nat.
She's not betting this time.
Conrad.
25 on Damus Harris.
Thank God. Maria.
I know.
Oh dear. Not betting. Not betting.
Okay. The attendees finish taking all the bets. And the announcer steps up and he looks towards both of them. Are you ready? And she begins to slap her chest again and start growling and nods at him. And Damasaries looks at her and he does the same. And he nods back at the announcer, and the announcer looks towards the crowd, looks at them. It begin. And as soon as his hand comes down, he immediately has to like jump back as Raquel starts rushing towards Damasaries, just screaming the entire way. And Damasaries is screaming back at her as she's running at it. And she basically like kind of does a running jump and like Superman punches him. And afterwards, Damasaries lays into her, and this goes back and forth for 4 rotations of just him punching her and her punching him. And then he grabs her, and then she goes to try to move out of it and then headbutts him. And then he picks her up and slams her down on the ground. And then she trips him, he falls onto the ground, she jumps on top of him, and she just starts punching him over and over in the face. And then he reaches up, grabs her by the front of her stuff, pulls her down and headbutts her. And there's a moment where they're both just kind of panting. And she grabs him and punches him. And punches him. And right there, it looks like Damasaries is like really dazed and kind of fucked up. He kind of shakes his head and just screams at her. And with one fist, starts punching her over and over again, and they're just going back and forth on the ground punching each other. And there's a moment where they're both just kind of panting, and she looks down and grabs both edges of the fur that's around his back, pulls him up as she brings her face down, and you watch as she kisses him. And then she throws him back down on the ground, wipes her hand across the face, gathering all of her blood, and she like just stamps this on his face. You just see a bloody handprint being strewn across Damasaries' face as she kind of stumbles away from him. And they both stand up and they're both panting. And Damasaries runs forward and punches her, and she goes to look back as if she's falling down. And she kind of yells and screams and kind of recoils from that. And they're both just panting before they both charge at each other and just keep hammering at each other over and over again until Damasaries clocks her across the face and she falls to the ground. And the crowd erupts. And the announcer comes up to the stage, and you see Damasaries just panting. Both of them, Raquel and Damasaries, are both covered in blood. Both their own and the other person. And they are just... She's kind of moving a little bit on the ground as the attendees come over. And they feed her a potion, and she clocks him in the face. And the attendee falls down. And like Damasaries is like, oh, and he helps the attendees up, and he like goes over to her. And he holds out his hand, and like the announcer has walked up to go and announce it, but he's seeing this whole ordeal. He kind of backs up a little bit, and Damasaries picks her up, and the announcer says, "We have a winner, Damasaries."
Damasaries!
Cheer.
Wow, I guess the fist told enough, huh? Not so that she's applauding.
Someone's getting lucky tonight, comment says.
Raquel kind of just stares at him and starts to walk away, and there's like a brief pause where she's like stops, like looks over her shoulder at him and continues to walk. And she cuts around the crowd and goes and disappears. And up here, Raquel kind of looks at her and kind of looks over at Damasaries and just has this big old shit-eating grin as both Lady Cat and Raquel go in the back room.
You know,
It's like that longing look, like, you know. Oh.
And Damasaries stayed the entire time on the stage and watched her walk. And he just turns and starts walking away.
You know,
He's like fucked up.
You know, I don't know, but I think they're now married.
Well, they definitely had no. Kyra's just chuckling. He's like, no, they definitely had interesting first encounter.
As Damasaries makes his way back over, he is looking fucked up.
Roya?
He's Just let you guys know, he's currently standing at literally 2 HP.
Okay.
He is fucked up.
We better get some rest before the fight, emissaries. That's what Nat says.
I was gonna say, do you want some healing? Or
Please.
okay.
It might take a lot.
Ruia, give me a perception check since you're getting close to him.
Oh, I know that's the one. Yes, and never unless that's fixed now. Is that fixed?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Oh,
gonna give
okay.
me 2?
Yeah. You did good.
And give me a perception check. He has a massive erection right now.
Oh!
She's just gonna like tap her on her shoulders like, you did good.
Well, you're not really tapping him on his shoulders. It's more like, you gotta remember, he's like near 8 feet tall.
Oh, tapping him is like as high as she could possibly
Okay,
get.
I mean, you can get on your tippy toes and probably like tap the shoulder.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll do that.
Kind of staring off over in the direction where Raquel went.
Good job, buddy. I told you I wore her down for you.
I really hate being this short, Nat says. Like, oh.
And Damon
So-
at this moment looks over and you see the blood and drool coming down the side of his face. He's like, I think I'm in love.
You go get her later, buddy.
Well, first, I need to sit down. He just walks over here and sits down. He's still covered in blood.
That's why I said later.
By the way, can I do an I guess would it be an intelligence check?
For
Because she kind of like did like a hand mark on his face.
what? Okay.
I want to see if that was like an orc kind of thing.
Okay, this would be a history check.
All right, we'll do.
Can we all make this check or just Conrad?
I mean, yeah, you guys all saw it.
Okay.
Oh, give it a go.
Mood.
No one can really think of anything. Corin, you've heard in your time at the circus, that there are many strange orcish cultures, and sometimes they're different from tribe to tribe. But you have heard of orcs who mark their, prey and, other things. And you get the sense with that passionate kiss that she gave him that it's probably the latter.
Told you they're now
Or maybe
married.
both. Yeah, Daemon still has a bloody handprint on his face and just covered in blood. And the bets come around.
Yes!
Cletus, you lost. Sin. Okay. Corin, you get 50 winnings, and Conrad, you get 25.
Yay!
I made 200 gold today.
Ned made a lot of gold today.
Nat looks at Demosaries and says, "Welcome to the club, buddy."
250 actually.
I made, let's see what, about 80 gold. No, 90. Oh no, 80.
He has bet 50 on every single fight and won.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't bet the 50, so.
It's not betting much, but the 2 matches she's betted, she's won. Yay!
Damon Series is kind of reaching his arms out towards the table, towards a mug of ale.
Conrad walks over and cans him one.
Yeah, he just takes it and just like a baby nursing from a bottle.
Yeah, Conrad's gonna go back for another one and get like kind of relay.
Ruya now thinks that whenever you do betting, you always get
Win
double
money
the money back.
Yeah.
All right, so far.
And Damon Series looks over at you, Nat, and he's like, I guess we're up next.
Get as much rest as you can before then. I know I am.
Okay. You guys are able to spend both a healing surge.
Okay.
What's his healing surge? value, it is... Okay.
Man, I just realized we both have like the finalists are both Onyx Circle members.
Damn, Sarah's give like half-hearted finger crossbows.
We're getting that prize one way or another.
Man, if the guy didn't dragon breath me, he probably would have won.
Well, you guys all did great. And I need another drink. Conrad sips some more of his wine.
And Dame Mysterious looks at you, Ruya, like, hey, could you give me and Nat a little bit more? Let's make sure this fight's pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
So, he's asking you to give her one and him one.
Nah, it's cool.
First one will be Nat.
There you go.
Second one will be Dame Mysterious.
Oh.
Well, at least keeping it even.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then goes back to drinking.
Thank you, Ray, by the way. This has been definitely helpful.
Yes, thank you. That's it.
Dame Mysterious gives a thumbs up while drinking with the other hand.
Yeah, that's no problem. This is what I do.
I mean, I didn't expect half the things to happen that did, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it was pretty nice to watch.
Well, it was definitely a little Conrad just kind of gets quiet for a second.
Especially
nice
those. Sorry, go ahead.
It was definitely nice to get some frustration out. Some. Anyway. Then he gets quiet after that.
Alright, who just dropped it? Okay. And after a few moments, the announcer steps up. He says, "We shall be beginning shortly. Let's give our fighters a few moments to catch their breath, and in about 10 minutes, we shall be getting ready for the final fight." And he gets off the stage. So, Nat and Davis Harris, are healing search. For the
Final musical performance.
Yep.
This time with my daily.
Okay, give me 1 second. Trying to do some maths. I've been drinking, so you know, a little slow. Okay, go ahead.
Still lots of pretty lights everywhere.
Okay, yeah. You guys watch during this little intermission before the finals. Corrin goes and starts playing, and you see him activate his violin, and the whole room kind of like lights up as he's playing, and pretty goddamn impressive. The whole crowd is going wild with between the fights and Corrin's amazing music through this evening, like and the drinking. Everyone's having a lot of fun. And eventually, you guys see as Raquel comes back out. And is a little bit closer to your guys' table this time.
Like how close? Like she like kind of like
Exactly that close.
Okay.
That says, ooh, looks at Dana Series.
Yeah, she keeps every few, like, you see her, you know, like, she looks over at Damon Series, you see, like, out of the corner of her eye, you know, like, she's, like, looking out of the corner of her eyes, and you see every once in a while, like, she get her little toothy smile, kind of like you see a little grin forming at the side of her mouth.
Can I do a stealth check real quick?
Sure.
I kind of want to be like I kind of want to be incognito about it, but I want Damon Series to see it.
Okay.
It's kind of like him like to beckon him to come over, like and point at the Raquel.
You just see him shake his head no. But after a little bit, the announcer comes up to you, Corn, and lets you know that there will be proceeding.
Yep.
So you end your little performance, the lights go down, and everyone's just clapping, like giving you a standing ovation for your performance. And those at the table, you see the new little lizard of the group kind of nod and then hobble over and start drinking hardcore. Okay. And the announcer walks up to the stage. And last, but certainly not least, we have our finals for the Latesse fighting competition. Again, we would like to thank our amazing sponsor, Lady Cat. We would also like to thank our guests from Throgermere. And he points towards them, and they, you know, the golden dragonborn and the turtle kind of like raise their mug and kind of nods towards them. And if I could have our two finals come up to our stage, we shall be taking the last bets for the evening, and then we shall be having our final fight of the evening. I hope you're all waiting for it.
Nat extends her hand to Damasaries to help him up.
He takes it and give me a strength check.
Fair enough.
Because he's gonna let you do the work.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm half his size.
Okay, it's tough, but you pull him up.
Yeah.
And once he's like fully standing up, he just stares at you, smiling. He's like, "Let's give him a show."
Nat smiles back at him and nods.
You two have fun, Conrad waves.
Which one would you butt slap, Conrad?
Damasaries walks by and like lifts up his ass towards you, Conrad.
Slaps him.
And he begins
Nat walks over.
Slaps her.
Nope.
And Damasaries steps to the side and says, "Ladies first."
How kind. And
And
she's...
then he slaps you on the ass.
Ah! She slaps him back before she gets up there.
Wow.
Slaps you back.
Okay, fine.
He smiles. Yeah, less slap.
They're both unconscious before they get to the stage. What snaps?
Yeah, they already did 4 unarmed strikes on each other.
I like that reference, Cletus.
I didn't see the. Oh. Okay. The attendees come around for the last bets of the evening. Cletus.
50's the max, right?
Yes.
50 on Damasaries.
Okay. Corn.
No bets.
Okay. Conrad.
10 gold on that.
Because he wants to bet on you, but he's not sure you're gonna win. Rhea.
No bear.
Okay. The attendants finish going around, and the announcer steps up and looks at both of you.
I do activate a dynamic weapon.
Okay. She pulls out her dagger and they transform into Talids. The announcer looks at both of you, then looks towards the audience. And now, for our final fight, in the fight to determine the champion of this competition. And he looks towards you, Nat. You ready?
When he says that, I activate the dress. If I can. Just for like more visual effect, really. But if I can, then I will. If not, that's fine.
Okay, are you gonna do something cool when you do it?
You know what? Sure.
So what are you gonna do?
Dragon Flame Mantle for looks.
I mean, your dress has already taken care of that.
Yay! All right. I don't know. Oh yeah, Flaming Fist.
I mean, you want to like pound your talons together with
Yeah.
a fiery fist?
Yes, exactly.
And you guys watch as she like brings her talons up and slams them together. And before, her talons were just on fire, but now you watch as her hair engulfs in flames and her dress kind of like flows back and forth, and she basically almost looks like she's almost made of fire. And Damasaries just roars at you.
Not only roars at Adam back.
Okay, we're gonna have an intimidation off.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Okay, you guys both roar, and the crowd is like, "Oh!" David Series is like, "Whoa!" Like he's taken aback by it as the mighty roar extends from Nat's mouth. Go ahead and roar. Okay, and the announcer goes, "It looks like you are already both ready, and begin." And he brings his fist down and immediately runs off the stage. I need you to go ahead and roll initiative.
At first again, wow.
Yeah. Okay, Nat, your turn up first.
Okay. I go up to him. And I do... I'll open with Corruption Orb with Blade Channeling.
Okay. That just hits.
Nat,
Yeah.
is that it?
Well,
Yeah, no, it hits.
yeah, you take the ongoing damage, and besides from that, I think that's it.
Okay, is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention you have an action point back.
Oh. Darn, if you told me that earlier, I would have did a thing. No.
Oh, well, you can do it now.
No, next turn.
Okay. Okay, Damus Ares' turn. And
Yeah, you really gotta stop underestimating me, Cletus. But anyway, go ahead.
he is going to use Bless Weapon on his talons. And you punch him with your little acidy, poisony fist. And he looks at you, grins, and he pounds his talons together. And you watch as they are glowing with divine energy. And he punches you.
That hits.
Okay, you take 14 damage. And that is going to end his turn.
Okay.
As Cletus screams out, "Hit her again!"
Okay.
Conrad's just trying to pump up the crowd. Woo!
Oh, they're already pumped. The Captain Welton currently has one of his children on his shoulders, and they're both cheering.
I use Spark Form to get behind him.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
It misses though, but
Okay. You guys watch as Nat's form turns into pure electricity and passes right through Damus Ares. And she reforms on the other side back at a regular size.
and I spend an action point to hit him with a fire punch.
Okay.
Ah, missed.
He dodges right out of the way. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. He is going to grab you.
Okay.
Okay, so attempt to grab you. That is a 23.
Against anything specific?
42 to reflex.
Yeah, it grabs.
Whatever's higher. Okay, he grabs you.
I'm like,
Does
ah!
that fire mental thing go off?
No.
I mean, if she activates it,
I thought you said the dress did that.
No.
no, it's something different.
Okay, my bad.
And he is going to spend an action point to throw you.
I go, ah! Watch the hands!
He picks you up, turns around, and he's going to throw you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to pick you up, spin around, and throw you all the way across the ring.
Ah!
And you're going to take 2d8 damage plus strength. That's that is 12 damage, and you're now prone. As he screams at you, just as he tosses you across the ring. That's gonna end his turn.
Is he taking ongoing damage, or is he just like... Did he already save from it?
I'm rolling for it right now. Sorry.
Okay.
He took the damage from it.
Okay. I use my movement to get up.
He saves.
Okay, but that does end my turn.
You would say you stand up?
Yeah, I'll...
I mean, you can ready an action.
Yeah, we'll ready in action. To punch him if he gets close.
Okay. He's going to come over to here, and he slams his fist on the stage. And I'll go ahead and roll a strength check for this, just for shits and the lulz.
Doesn't he do that Hulk smash thing where, like, you know, it's he punches the ground, earthquake? You know, like...
He slams his fist on the ground, and there's a slight crack across the marble stage as he roars at you, Nat. You are now slowed, as you are now kind of scared at this very large hulking man slamming the ground and screaming at you. So you are slowed.
2 spaces is just enough.
Okay.
Okay. I go up to him and punch him with fire. Jeez.
Okay, he dodges right out of the way.
Ah.
Is that gonna end your turn?
I'm going to subtle step over here.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I'm slowed, right?
Was that
I'm slowed, right?
one more time?
I'm slowed, right?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Back. I'll stay there. Never mind.
Yeah, because you can only. Yeah, your movement is reduced to 2.
Never mind. That is my turn.
Okay. And Damon Series is going to attempt to punch you with his gigantic fists.
That's a miss.
Okay. That's gonna end this turn. Your go.
I punch back at him.
I believe that hits. Definitely think it hits. Yep, that hits. Okay.
And it's my turn.
Okay. He's looking pretty fucked up. It's his turn. He's gonna go ahead and try to punch you. It's a miss. You're okay? Your go. There's not rolling too great.
Wait. I'm not bloodied, so I don't get +2. So that actually hits.
Oh, that does hit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he hits you, less weapon damage. So that's an additional 2, and he's also going to use Furrow Rejuvenation. So he gets to spend a healing surge. As he roars at you.
Can I use
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I won't use
Okay. He's looking like he's shaking a lot of the stuff off. What were you gonna ask?
that. Yeah. I was gonna use Giant Flame Mantle, but never mind. Did that end his turn?
Yes, that's ends his turn.
Okay. Fire Punch.
Okay, that hits.
Am I still slowed, or is that...
No, it's off.
Okay. I'm gonna still step over here. And it's my turn.
Okay. Damus Ares is going to yeah, he's just gonna run up and punch you again.
Fair enough.
Not really much else he can do. He is tapped. That misses.
Mm-hmm. I punch him.
So he goes to punch at
Yeah.
you, and you grab his fist. And then with your other hand,
For my turn, well, as soon as you're done with Damus Ares.
I am.
Okay. Can I use Second Wind?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I do so.
Okay. And it's +2 defenses to your, well, +2 to your defenses to the end of your next turn.
That's my standard, and I can't probably take much else from this thing. So yes, I do end my turn.
Okay. He will also be spending his second wind.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Fire Punch.
That hits.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Damus Ares is going to punch you.
And that's a miss.
Okay. That ends his turn.
Punch him back.
That hits.
I imagine there's like trading blows in a corner. To
Yeah. Everyone is like gasping as this little elf girl is trading blows with the giant and is holding her own very well. Okay. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. He goes to punch and you sidestep out of the way. He passes you and falls on the ground right over here. So he's going to spend his movement to stand back up and face you. That ends his turn.
All right. I do punch at him
Okay.
with fire.
That hits.
And then I shift back 1 square so he can get back in. Unless that's a standard action. But, yeah, okay. I pretty much using my free action to pretty much hit.
Spend your move action to shift.
Okay. I'm pretty much hitting at him to come back up on the stage.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's gonna step up And he's gonna punch you. Well, attempt to punch you. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. This weapon. And he's also gonna use his divine strength on that as well.
I'm gonna use Dragon Flame Mantle on him.
Okay.
So I take 19. Wait, wrong damage. That's actually 9. Okay, I take 9, and he takes...
No, you take 14 damage.
14?
Yep.
Okay.
And Dragon Flame Mantle. Okay. Okay, here you go.
Punching him.
Okay, that hits. Is that end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. His turn. He's panting and wheezing. He's kind of going back and forth, swaying back and forth. And he's just gonna try to punch you again. Okay. So that's 16 damage to you.
Down.
Okay. You guys watch with one last punch. Damasaries knocks her and she falls to the ground.
Kara starts clapping like, you know, like a golf clap, like good job.
Yeah, the announcer walks up and says, "We have a winner!" And the entire crowd erupts. And the attendee walks up and goes down and kneels by Nat and gives her a potion. And you are now up, Nat.
Okay.
And you see Damasaries and the attendees standing over you, and Damasaries like is holding out his hand.
She takes it.
And he, as soon as he grabs it, he picks you up and like he raises your hand as well. And when he does that, the whole crowd cheers. And he kind of picks you up and throws you up on his shoulder, kind of sit up on his shoulder. And he's just cheering the crowd, like getting them all riled up and stuff like that. And you see the Throgami are like, a lot of the more prominent people are like just kind of giving like a slow clap, kind of like nodding, whispering to each other.
Yeah, Kara's like, you know, like, hey, let's hear it for, you know, Nadlin and Damasaries. Woo!
Yeah, the entire crowd is just in a huge uproar. And the announcer says, "Okay, we have our winner for this year's fighting competition, Damasaries, the giant." And Damasaries kind of like raises his fist with his other hand, that, you know, not the shoulder that Nat is on. And he kind of cheers and everyone's clapping and going all crazy. And he begins to like walk off stage, and he immediately sets you down, Nat. And as soon as like you guys are off the stage, he's like, "Ow, ow, ow."
That's also like, ow, 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 ow.
Oh god.
Just gonna, yeah, I'm on it.
Like, oh.
Cool. I was gonna
Damasaries
say,
looks more fucked up than her at this point.
I was gonna say that's one on Damasaries and the second one on there.
Okay. Yeah, he was down to 3 HP.
He got the exact. I had 16 HP, and he got the exact amount of damage needed to knock me down. That's stupid.
If he did 15 damage, you would have won this fight. Oh man, that was fucking close.
That was a good one.
He had nothing but Furrow Rejuvenation. That was the only trick he had, and Divine Strength.
Yeah, that was dense.
That was awesome.
Yeah, he saved his blessed weapon because, you know, he wanted a fist fight with Raquel. But seeing Nat charge up her fist with, you know, energy was like, oh shit. And Lady Cat begins to walk over past Raquel, and you know, she kind of like smiles at her and walks over, and she's like, goes around the table and makes her way over to Damasaries, and she's like, "Here's your purse for tonight's winnings." And he just like kind of extends his hand, and you know, he takes it, and she's like, "Don't worry, I already bundled up the amounts." And then she kind of like pats him on the shoulder. She's like, "You did well." And then she looks over at Raquel, but I think you're gonna need to rest a little bit. Second floor, second room, or second to the last room on the left. She's like, if I need to point out what the second means, I'll do that for you. And she winks at him and begins to walk towards the bar. And he immediately, like, jaw dropped at what Lady Cat just said, and just kind of stares over at Raquel. And she's like, kind of sitting, staring, smiling at him. And,
yeah, if you need directions to the series, let me know. I will gladly point you in the right direction.
And as Lady Cat is walking past Raquel, she looks back over her shoulder and she yells, "Don't worry, I already told how well you used your hammer." And she winks and nudges Raquel, and Raquel, give me a perception check, anyone who's watching this ordeal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nat, you're just too tired.
Whatever. She flicks the hand like whatever.
No, you don't even see the exchange happen. You're just like, oh, whatever. I don't care. I'm hurt. Conrad and Ruia and okay, you all see Raquel blush. As she swings at Lady Cat. Lady Cat catches the fist and just keeps giggling on her way towards the bar.
Conrad just kind of leans forward. Hey, damn, sorry, she's into hammers.
He's just staring at her while like holding his ribs that Nat just really fucking broke.
Hey, Ruya, when you can, just keep on, you know, helping Damasters out. He needs it for tonight.
Was that 5 and 8 for me?
No, that was hang on, let me go back a little. 5 for Demissaries, 8 for now.
Okay.
But yeah, just let me know when I can reuse it and I'll keep reusing it.
Yeah, sure, not a problem. After a few, Raquel walks over towards the bar and she begins drinking.
Here, Demissaries, drink this. I hand him a bottle of very fine wine.
He downs it.
So what's it like being the champ, Demissaries?
It fucking hurts. And he kind of like leans across the table over towards you, Nat, and he's like, "Man, you have gotten really good." Ugh.
Seriously?
Nat winks at him.
Throw.
Nat winks at him. It's like, ha! I told you next time would be better.
He's fucked up. Like he's bruised all over. Yeah, Raquel's fight drained him of like everything. Yeah. So.
I'm assuming I just doubled my bet.
Yes, everyone who bet on Demissaries, you get your money back.
I lost mine.
Yeah. So Sin and Cletus both get their money back,
Ooh.
plus 50.
Yeah,
Almost
Nat,
broke even.
Huh?
Do what?
You won one bet.
No, I won 2.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I only paid attention to the last couple because I'm like, hey, he lost. I'm like, ugh, he lost again.
Conrad will say, you know, yeah, Nat, I knew you could throw a punch before, but now like, back on goddamn wall up.
Thanks. Ow.
I was gonna say this is probably the first time we've seen it, but you're gonna see Ruby have a massive smile and she's on the verge of laughing hysterically.
What's so funny?
Hey, Ruia, since you're sitting over there, go ahead and give me another perception check.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, Demissaries is staring at Raquel, and again, he has a massive.
Yeah.
And it's pretty sizable. Well, it's pretty noticeable.
The funny thing is, like, at this point, I think you said only Ruya has noticed this.
Well, she's been the one at the right angle and the closeness to notice it.
I'm directly across from him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Nat turned around, he probably see it.
Yeah, she's literally the only person who could see it. And it is, you know, it's kind of dimly lit in the tavern, so yeah. She's definitely the only person who can see it.
No, I'm at its eye level. Like, come on. Come on.
You're like sitting down, come on.
Ruby's just gonna sprint, rise, and
Give me a
smile.
perception check.
Wait, who needs to get a perception check?
Nat, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, you roll high enough because it is dimly lit. You do notice an engorging member in Demissaries' pants as his eyes are currently locked over at the bar where Raquel is.
Natus deeply sighs, takes a bottle, and just chugs it.
Feeling the pain, Nat? Conrad says.
Yes.
I was gonna say, can I heal them again, or do I have to wait longer?
I'll go ahead and you can dump one more. Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay.
We'll say that you heal them in like every few.
Yeah. Just poke them every so often.
Corn, go ahead and give me a performance check for the rest of the evening.
Yep. 1 second.
Okay, Corn. Lady Cat walks up to you with a coin purse before you go to begin your final set.
Okay.
Do you check it?
Yeah.
Okay. There is 75 gold in there. And throughout the evening, you have earned 125 gold, 29 silver, and 75 copper. And people who've just walked up and put money around you, on your chair, wherever.
Corn made bank tonight.
He really did.
I mean, he's a headlining musician at one of the biggest, events in Leteste.
Well, not that. Just with gambling as well. I mean, geez.
Yeah, eventually you guys see the Weltons walk over, and Captain Welton is kind of leading the group. He says, wonderful show, Onyx Circle. You guys definitely did very well in this year's competition. He's a little slurred. He's a little drunk. He's kind of like holding 2 of his kids.
Conrad says, thanks. The guys from Throgomir over there, and he kind of points to the group over there. They were pretty tough as well.
Oh yeah, but you showed them, showed that Leteste pride. That's our heroes for us. And then Mrs. Welton kind of pats him on the shoulder. It's okay, honey. We can go home now. He's like,
Thank you,
"Whoa."
Captain Watson.
He's like,
So,
I'll
like-
see you guys. Good night. And he just starts stumbling out the door. His wife is kind of helping him.
Nat
Good
waves.
night.
Nat waves, and then she grabs has her bottle and her flask and just sits on the floor.
And as Corn's playing and you guys are sitting and kind of relaxing, you see some people approaching your guys' area.
Okay, who do we see?
You see the turtle, the golden dragonborn, and the elf guy walking towards you guys.
Okay.
Guys, in a room.
I'm just gonna go back.
And you guys
Hello.
remember what they look like?
Yeah, we know what they look like.
Okay.
Maybe remind the audience, just for...
Yeah, okay. The Eladrin that walks up looks like this. The turtle looks like this. And the golden dragonborn looks like this. And he's currently shirtless. Large,
Hello.
rippling muscles over a scaled and leathery dragon body. All those-
Terry Crews if he was a Dragonborn.
Yeah. I mean, they're all like, for the 2 are very large and imposing. The elf is about Conrad's size. And they walk up to you. The golden dragonborn and the turtle are kind of heading it. Wonderful evening to you all. It was a wonderful competition you guys displayed.
Thank you all.
Thank
Where
you.
are my manners? And this is the turtle speaking. My name is Lanu Lanpasi.
How do you spell that?
Lanu
Hmm?
Lanpansi.
All one word?
That's 2 words.
2 words? Okay.
Separated between the U and the L.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am the current Iron Shell at Throgomir. And the Golden Dragonborn steps up. I am Krakus Emberclaw.
Spell that, please.
K-R-A-A-K-I... quicker.
Thank you.
Just
Type. Just
Yeah, type for both of them, just letting you know.
Boop. I
Thank
am
you.
Krakus Amberclaw, the current Golden Claw of Throgramir. And he kind of nods towards you all. And the Eldrin steps up. And he's like, my name is Fenthras Zenvuthi. I am the Silver Arrow.
One minute, like I'm typing it up still.
No worries. Let me know when you guys are good.
And they said current for both the Golden Claw and like everything, right?
All of them.
Yeah,
All of
okay.
them. The turtle is the current Iron Shell. The Dragonborn is the current Golden Claw. And the Eldrin is the current Silver Arrow.
Gotcha.
And we just wanted to give you our congratulations on the win as they look towards Daemissaries. And an amazing final finish to this young lady. And that's the turtle who said that. And the Golden Dragonborn, like, yes, you definitely gave my cousin a good beating. And I have not seen many be able to dish it out as you did.
Is he alright? Nat says.
He'll be fine. He just needs more training.
more training is always good.
The turtle kind of nods. Aye. But we just wanted to give you our congratulations, and if you guys ever find yourself in Throgramir or looking for a new line of work, you could always join our ranks.
Oh, so like, are you guys like, what exactly are your groups?
Oh,
Like,
are you new to Elois?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Sir.
we are.
Oh, well, to put it shortly, Throgramir's defenses are divided within different groups. Each one has a specific job in defensive means, and basically the best of the best is always named after the group.
So Conrad just kind of points at the Iron Shell. Iron Shell, like in Silver Arrow and Golden Claw, correct?
And he nods.
So what is it, like your specialty in combat or fighting style?
The Eldrin kind of like chuckles a little bit. You could say that.
I'm primary. Sure.
But yeah, if we're ever in Throgramir, we'll look you guys up.
I'm always looking to improve my skill with the bow. I'm not typically a hand-to-hand fighter.
Well, even though you did not all succeed and win this competition, we definitely have our eyes out for all of you who entered. Well, maybe not that little gnome there. We didn't really get to see what he's capable of. And Sin is just sitting there flipping them off. And the turtle, like, chuckles in response.
He is at least comparable to me and my buddy Conrad over here. I point to Conrad.
Conrad nods.
Well, maybe we could see him in battle another day. But for tonight, just enjoy yourselves, and we're just happy to see that we had some new blood in tonight's competition, as it was getting a little stagnant as of late.
So, like, have you guys traveled here just mainly for the competition?
Of course. We have lots to take care of back in Throgramir. We can't get away from there for too long.
I imagine the defenses are kind of something of a full job.
Of course. Throgramir has yet to ever fall, and no way it's going to happen on our watch.
Understood. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for the kind words. I hope you have a good night.
Yep, thank you very much. If you would like, you may take a bottle from our table.
No, that is fine. We have our own, but thank you. And
No problem.
Emissary raises his hand, like he's in class. The turtle kind of looks over and he's like, yes? Okay. Why do they call you Iron Shell? And the turtle, like, laughs. And he kind of looks over towards the Golden Dragonborn. and the Eladrin, and they both just kind of smile at him. And the dragon kind of rolls his eye. Dragonborn kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, ugh, not again. Do we have to show this off anytime anyone asks you that? You bet you. And you watch as the Eladrin takes a step back away from him, draws his bow, and grabs 6 arrows and readies them. And the Dragonborn kind of steps back, raises his, like, gets almost into like a martial arts position, and you see his one hand start to glow with just a deep burning fire, kind of a yellowish kind of fire, and they both unload on the turtle, and the arrows just kind of bounce off of him, and the claw, he lunges forward, burying his fist in it, and the impact, you can feel the heat and the impact from the attack, like, wash over you guys in the table, and the turtle's just sitting there unfazed. And Dave Mysterious kind of chuckles. Oh, I get it.
Nat claps.
So one quick question, Damon.
Yes.
So when you said he drew 6 arrows, did he shoot them all at the same time,
Yes.
or like? Comment like, it looks like, oh my god, like he looks so like he's fangirling a little bit.
Yeah. And the that came off that bow was very powerful.
Yeah. Kyron's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that someday.
Nat's looking all starry-eyed, like, ah.
Yeah, no, Kyron's the same thing. He's like, ah.
And the Eladrin kind of rolls his eye. He's like, well, take care, as he rolls his eyes and walks away. It's like, you get the sense that he's probably seen him do this many times in the past. And the turtle kind of chuckles. He's like, well, again, have yourselves a good evening.
You too.
You too, Nat
Yeah.
says.
They begin to walk back over to their group.
That was cool, Kyron says.
It really was.
Damon Sayers kind of leans over. He's like, so you beat his cousin. I don't think you would beat him. He just kind of leans back, like, staring at the Dragonborn a little bit.
I don't think any of us could beat those guys.
Would have been nice if they entered the fight anyway, Nat says.
Damon Sayers is like, well, then I probably would have won. So let's just say that it's probably best they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
How much did you win?
And Damon Sayers is kind of looking at the coin purse and like shrugs his shoulders a little bit.
You need help there, buddy?
Sure, I guess. He hands it over to you, Conrad.
Kyron counts it.
There is 1,000 gold in here.
You won a very hefty sum, Kyron says, and he passes it back to Damon Sayers.
Damon Sayers grabs it and puts it in his coin purse.
Good job on your win, Demosaries, Nat says.
Yeah. And you watch as he kind of looks back over to the bar, and you guys, those who look over see Raquel start to walk up towards the stairs, and as she's walking up the stairs, she kind of stops, looks over her shoulder towards Damon Sayers, and then continues back upstairs.
Better get going, buddy.
Yeah.
We know,
Round 2.
we know the drill by
Duty
now.
calls.
Hey, we know the drill by now. Just get up there.
Okay.
Actually,
Wait,
yeah.
just, can we give it a second, make sure she's in the room, because I don't want her to know that I had one of you guys tell me where it was.
Okay, sure. We'll give it a moment.
And go. He immediately starts running towards there.
Don't watch where you're stepping.
Literally waited like a second, and he starts moving up there.
Nat takes his chair.
So, out of curiosity, Damon, for those of us who healed up fully, are we still like banged up?
You guys are still banged up, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There's lots of bruising, there's lots of bad stuff, and as he gets to the stairs, you guys probably maybe not hear that. Yeah, you guys probably won't hear that at the table, but Cletus, you hear Lady Cat scream over, "Go get him, Tiger!" As he's going up the stairs, and he runs up to the top, and he's just kind of staring.
Like, wait, he's like staring and pausing, or like?
Well, no, he's up on the second floor.
Okay,
just
okay,
waiting
okay.
for Cletus.
Was-
Because he has no fucking clue which door he needs to go to. He knows it's not the bathroom, but he's standing in the hallway just kind of looking at all the doors.
Come on, Woody.
Which one is it? Just point and leave.
I point to the one that it is.
So you point to this one?
Yeah.
Okay. He runs up and knocks on the door and he kind of shoos you away. And you watch. Cletus, do you turn around and leave or do you wait to see what happens?
I look. Wait a
You
second.
see the door open and you just see a green hand reach out, grab it at the front of him, and yank him into the room.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I wanted to watch it. Alright, then I head back.
Okay. You guys watch as Cletus comes downstairs.
You make it okay?
Yeah, I made it.
Good boy.
I was just drinking a lot. To make up for lost time.
What time is it, Damon?
It's getting pretty late in the evening. It's probably like, maybe like 10ish. I need
No.
everyone who continue to drink give me another endurance check.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
This is my first one. I went so light earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are drunk.
Rury's just gonna hiccup.
Oh, Cletus, you continue to drink some more?
Yeah, I could
You're
go
all
and get
drunk
some more.
now.
I would have had him. That says as she's just
No lead up whatsoever. She's just, I would have had him.
she's flopping around everywhere in her chair.
Yeah. Rury's just gonna continue to pat her on the head.
Sin is going to start crawling upstairs. He's too drunk to be able to stand.
Are we like at that point right there?
What?
Or just in?
Oh, no. You gotta remember, he was laying on the ground while Agamong just kept drinking and drinking.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
So
You need some help, buddy?
he just continues to crawl up. And someone goes to walk up to him and they're like, sir, do you need... And he turns invisible.
Contact.
Oh my gosh, my face is killing me.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry. I accidentally...
Grab the wrong thing.
Rury, get that drunk, the world starts moving.
Yeah, I know. The whole world starts shaking.
Everything hurts. Including my butt. Ow.
Your butt is the least sore thing on you right now.
Probably.
Actually,
Yeah.
your butt's probably hurt a little bit from when he tossed you.
That too.
Hey, Damon.
Yeah.
Was Conrad's and Payne's thing in the morning or the afternoon?
You're not 100% sure.
Alright, so Conrad's gonna go like, hey, I'll be back, guys. I gotta double check something, so I'll be back or I won't, so night.
Isn't she not there?
She's not there.
He's drunk.
Don't ruin his dreams, Cletus. Just let him have this.
You go up to the third floor and check.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk up to the top, or the third floor. You knock on her door, and there's no response.
Aww. Conrad's sounds a little disappointed. And he goes back downstairs.
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, one sec.
Okay. Hey, you don't know. She's just not there.
Conrad just heads back downstairs. Never mind. Drinks more.
Did you forget she's not there?
I mean, she wasn't in her room, so I guess.
Sounds like he did. Not says that she's drinking more.
And as you guys are kind of, enjoying the evening, you guys watch as the people from Throggermere, minus a few guards, begin to make their way outside of the tavern.
Conrad gives them a slight wave as they pass by.
Yeah, that way's back.
They don't really pass by, and between the crowd and stuff like that, they're not really paying attention. They just kind of go for the door. They're all kind of talking amongst themselves.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's alright.
So you guys are like, oh, bye. Oh. Like, oh, okay. But the crowd slowly starts to wind down a little bit. A lot of people start leaving, heading home. A lot of the shopkeepers and stuff like that. Melanodius walks out with his 2 dates, and makes his way out. And you know, a lot of the people begin to make their way out. The Bomar and Bilmar brothers go to leave, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Onyx Circle." One of them is severely drunk. The other one is slightly less drunk.
Like, wait, doing the construct one?
Yes.
Okay.
At least, I mean, he looks like he's drunk. And you're like, wait, they can get drunk?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
I mean, I guess give me a...
I didn't even know what that would be.
No, not you. Yeah, you definitely... No check on you. Maybe Nat? If she's interested.
Sure. What
Arcana.
Arcana? Nope.
Nope. You're drunk. You don't care. You wave at him. But the evening begins to come to a close. Do you guys continue to drink while the people are winding down?
Yep.
Nope, I'm done.
Okay. Did someone say yes?
Yes, I did.
Give me another endurance check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll have a drink as well.
Okay.
Hey.
Kara will too, since she has nothing better to do at the moment.
Okay.
Yes.
3 are flat drunk.
Oh, she's already drunk. Like, go ahead and give me an endurance check, Conrad.
One moment.
Okay. Conrad, you're still drunk as fuck. But Nat and Ruria, you guys are like stumbling drunk, like just bad drunk. And you guys are kind of like leaning on the table, like you guys are passing the fuck out. Ruria, you're like just kind of like watching as they're like talking back and forth, slurring their words. You're trying to keep up. You almost want to interject a few times, and then you just pass out.
That's cool.
Right there. Rui's passed out and like Nat's passed out.
That's about to.
Yeah, Nat's about to.
Okay, Cletus, you mind taking Nat and I guess I'll take Ruia?
Nope, I got Ruya. I don't remember what happened last time.
Thank you, Cletus, for your help.
Nah,
You're welcome.
have some faith in me, Cletus. That's probably why you probably bet against me, don't you?
I did bet against you and I won.
I knew it, you traitor. Get out of here.
Conrad, like, he said, oh, can I do this? Can I prepare a dodge roll and try to pick her up?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pick her up, take her to her room.
She's drunk, but she's not. I mean, it's up to her what she does.
Nat, come on. You gotta go to bed. Come on.
That's too tired to fight at this time.
Okay, Cletus and Conrad, you are able to pick them both up, and take them up to the second floor. You're able to get Nat to her bed. Cletus, you have no fucking clue where Ruia's room is.
Okay. I try to wake her up.
She's passed out.
Yeah, she's not gonna wake up. Alright.
You have a spare bed though.
Alright. I'm gonna put her in the spare bed.
You're right here, Nat, just so you know.
Oh, you put them right there.
You guys don't ever remember which beds are yours.
I remember, it's this one.
Honestly,
I think this one's mine.
I've been kind of going to every random bed, so like I don't really know.
By the time you guys get up to the room, Sin is passed out, naked, halfway on his little magical circle area, and half just laying on the ground.
Kyle wants to take a blanket from this bed right here, and just like pour it on Sin right there.
As soon as you lift up the blanket, Agumon's laying in the bed, and he's like, "Rawr, rawr," like he's pissed that you took this blanket.
Kyle just puts a pillow on him.
I was gonna say.
Murder!
Pillow off. Rawr.
Stop trying to murder people, Conrad! That's it.
And then Agumon flies over to your bed, Conrad.
I was gonna say, where did Cletus put me? I know.
Where's Agumon?
Cletus, where did it currently?
I don't know what my bed is.
Cletus, where'd you put her?
And oh, too far. And a nap.
Okay, so you just basically toss a blanket over Sin. She's passed out. And you get the two ladies in their beds.
I'm just gonna go over here and sleep.
And around this point, you guys hear a very loud, slightly feminine roar coming down the hallway.
Kara lifts his head up and like turns that way.
Followed by another roar. This one a little bit more manly. You guys hear some... What was that?
Would that be like intelligence check to recognize his emissaries and Raquel?
I mean, from this, what it sounds like, yeah, not really.
Screw that. That puts the pillow over her ears.
So, like, we know.
You'd have to get closer to figure that out.
Alright, Kyle would kind of walk over a little bit. They'll go, like, right here, I would say.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Will do.
Okay. You hear the splintering of wood, the pounding of metal and wood and stone, and just loud grunting and just deep breathing coming from down the hallway. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from.
Can I tell if it was like, you know, fighting or sex noises?
Yeah, no clue. It could be fighting. I mean, you heard wood shattering and crackling.
Kyle goes like, I'm tired.
Okay.
He goes to bed.
Okay, Corn. The crowd basically has died down at this point. Basically, there's nothing but drunk people around.
Okay. Fly over to Mars and see how he's doing.
He's passed out, laying down.
Pick him up and take him up to the room.
He slaps you with his tail. And then
Hey, not. Hey there, if you want, you can sleep in a much more
He's still
comfortable
sleeping.
bed. Oh. Corin still does the thing you do with your pets when they're obviously asleep, but you still talk to them.
Okay.
And then I'll try to pick him up again.
Okay. No, you picked him up. It was just when you slapped you with your in your head with his tail.
Okay, go upstairs and laying to rest in one of the rooms of the Pillow Castle.
Sorry. Okay, you do so. He kind of nuzzles up in there. You put him in the spare bedroom.
I'll go into the master bedroom and fall asleep as well.
Okay.
Out of curiosity.
Cletus is over at Sin's workstation.
Okay.
It's
He
obvious what he's
said
doing.
third book on the left, right?
I don't know.
Are you? He's got books on his table, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of books.
I'm going to pick up the third book on the left.
Okay, you do so.
Can I read what it is at all?
You open up the book, and
It was.
you don't know anything that it says.
Alright. I put it back down.
Okay.
And then I go to bed.
There's like 30 other books on this table.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna give me one try.
Just one. He's like, I'm only gonna put so much effort in this. Okay. So you go back over and lay down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As the evening's rest comes to most of you, some of you are still, straining themselves down the hallway. The evening's rest comes, silence falls throughout the tavern, and you all drift to sleep. the big fighting competition behind you. You guys all prepare for the next chapter, and you have all reached level 7, and we will end the session there.
Woo.
Yay.